Hello, I'm back. It's kind of been a while because I was on vacation for a bit, and then I just kind of got roadblocked. I was like, oh, ugh, ugh, ugh.
Hey, life is about Roblox.
No, it's not about Roblox. Anyway, so as we're back with this, and before we get into the Brawl characters, we did want to review a few of the characters because people definitely had some strong opinions. So we wanted to review a few characters that we think were misplaced. Okay, so for me, I definitely think Mario was a little low. I can agree with that. People voice their opinions, and I have come around to being more of a Mario appreciator. I think I was underselling a lot of his strengths.
Like I guess I could see it. Like if you look at like how he plays, but I'm still of my opinion that like his moveset should have like updated over the years to like show the more Mario games.
Well, because like the thing that brought his score down for me for so much was mostly just his linear movement and side special being bad. I don't really like side special at all, and that always leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But looking aside from that, his moveset is incredibly solid. I love almost all of his normals.
Yes.
His throws are great. He's very well animated for the most part. He has his game plan is very simple and robust. You can have a lot of creative player expression.
Oh yes, and of course his forward air is. I feel like it's iconic at this point.
I mean, sure, but not even just that. I think the best part of Mario is that he plays around with the engine so well. His fireball edge guards, his up air sets up for all the platform shenanigans. Being a platform fighter, it's important that you have a main character, so to speak, that is so adept at using the platforms that the genre is famous for.
Yeah.
And I think that should count for a lot more marks than I gave it credit for. So, for that reason, I think he should belong in this new Gatekeeper tier.
Okay, I can see it.
So yeah, the other one was that we didn't get to talk much about Samus because it cut out. It was an editing error. But basically, my thing with Samus is just that I feel like she's half baked. I think
she is shoot girl.
I mean, yeah, and that's not wrong. It's just like it tells half the story.
Yeah.
I think Metroid. For me, as I've voiced before, is at its best when it's... The first half of any Metroid game is just being scared and running away and shooting things until they die. Until you get more abilities and you become more comfortable in your environment as you understand the map and you understand your own abilities, then you just start going in guns blazing, blasting through everything and nothing can stop you, and that's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in Smash, she kind of just never feels like she's progressing past her starting moveset of running away, and hiding and shooting and feeling very scared sometimes.
Yes. I feel like they should have incorporated, like, I don't know, like, it probably would have just been a counter if they tried incorporating, sorry.
Yeah, but I don't think
incorporating it, but, like, I would have loved seeing, like, Samus's, counterattack somehow being, like, in her moveset.
I think the best way to do that isn't a counter. I think, because her special moves are great, people can argue all day about whether up special should be Shine Spark or Screw Attack or whatever, but I don't really care. The main thing is that she keeps down B, and I think that a counter would really ruin the flow of her projectiles. And what she should do for the counterattack is just have it be up tilt and basically just be her best parry punish.
Okay.
I think that would make the most sense. It's a strong anti-air. It's good out of a parry because it's your fastest option. I think that just makes the most sense to me. But
yeah,
we can't talk about Samus because we've already gone through Samus. Pikachu, do you think as much as I find no real flaws with Pikachu aside from side B, there's also not as many glowing strengths. People have pointed out that I am maybe overrating him in some level.
But I still feel like Pikachu does what like the Electric Rat would do, except for side special, in like the moveset, and I think. Adding the cloud on his down special was such an improvement of his design.
I agree. I think Pikachu's great. I just I guess there are characters that I like more.
Okay.
So if he has to go anywhere, I think just being a really, really high A tier is probably fine. And I'm compromising because honestly, he's flawless. And Pikachu's not moving. Anyway, Ice Climbers. People say Ice Climber should be in D tier.
I just love the idea so much, and like
It is a fun idea.
and like, have you ever thought like has any other like platform fighters like replicated this?
Not really.
Like I can't like think of any.
But
and
then,
it's like,
but then again, we have to keep in mind that this character doesn't work ever and never has.
yeah,
Like-
that's fair. Where it's like all the things that like this character do were never intended, and Sakurai has made it his goal to like make this character lame.
Yeah.
But like, I just love the idea of them so much.
Yeah, I agree. I give a lot of points for creativity. So,
But I can see him going down.
yeah, like Ice Climbers, they probably, I love their concept and their moveset is pretty solid. It's just that in practice, they don't function. They're held together by like sticks.
Nana's always sliding to Popo.
Yeah, I think that they belong in Gatekeeper at the very highest, I think. So I think Gatekeeper is fine. Crom, what do you think about Crom? Do you think that his placement is fine?
I still think Crom is on fraud watch in my opinion.
Okay. I mean, I think the thing with Crom is, I think his playstyle is actually great. I think he represents his playstyle from Fire Emblem pretty well. He kind of is a better fit for Roy's archetype than Roy.
Yes. That is true, but like I still don't like how like him and Lucina don't like should share more moves, because like it doesn't make sense in my mind for Lucina to have Marth's moveset while he has Roy's.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that they should have more overlap, but I appreciate what Crom is as he is, and I think it would honestly be better to differentiate Roy and give more of Roy's traits to Crom. Like, I would think that they should swap and have the reverse grip on Crom. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And Roy just fights like a normal person.
like in my opinion, like
Crom is very unga bunga.
like I'd be more fine with Crom if Lucina had Crom's up special.
Yeah, I think that Lucina's definitely should be better for recovering than Crom, as she has a more edge-guarding focus. However, it can be done. I think I'm a believer that it can be done. Anyway, Mr. Game & Watch is last, and I never mentioned his forward air. What do you think about his forward air?
Okay, it's a great technical move. It feels clunky if you don't main him, though.
Yeah, the frame data.
Yeah, it's very slow. And, like, it's very slow and has, like, a very delayed hitbox, which is, like, not, like... Peach has, like, a slow forward air, but you know what you're getting. Well, like, the bomb, it's, like, you have to, like, intentionally time it so that, like, you drop it and it hits the ground and explodes.
Yeah, well, there's, like, no other aerial in the entire game that's like this.
Yeah, it's very unique.
When I saw that in Smash, before Ultimate came out, I was like, holy shit, that's so cool.
I was like, this move is garbage. And then, and then it took a year. I was like, wait a second.
This move's broken!
Wait a second. He can just keep dropping them.
Oh shit, he's plus on block aerials.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I think, like I said, I'm a sucker for any new ideas in Smash, and I think this is a really interesting one. I don't know how well exactly it fits into his base kit. I think that they kind of just made a new move and put it on him.
Yeah, that's like the weird part, where it's like, I don't think anyone complained about Mr. Game & Watch having the credit card.
No, it was a very practical move. It was very boring looking.
Yeah, it was boring, but like no one was like, man, they need to give him a new one.
Yeah, no, it was
which
very
is
functional.
Like makes the bomb even such a weirder addition.
Yeah, I think they just were like, oh, this will be hype.
So like that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people hate the new one, but I can't hate it. It's too unique and creative. And it's like the one cool move I think he has, because he can combo into a lot of things, and it kind of takes one extra little bit of foresight that none of his other moves do.
Are you telling me down smash into forward smash in neutral isn't using foresight?
No.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so Game & Watch's placement doesn't actually change at all, but I just wanted to shout out forward air. I think it's a cool move.
Shout out to the bomb.
Okay, now we can actually start on with the list with Meta Knight.
Okay. Meta Knight.
Yeah, what do you think about Meta Knight?
Meta Knight was the best character in Brawl, as we all know.
We all know.
And then afterwards he became I feel like the showcase of the ladder.
I mean, I guess, like, aside from Mario.
Yes, like Meta Knight to me like represents Smash 4 in a weird way too, because I think about like I think about all the characters with ladder combos, and it's like, oh yeah, Meta Knight started that with dash attack, up air, up air, up air, up special.
You think he's just constantly a bygone era of history?
Yeah, because like, whenever I imagine Smash 4, I just imagine Meta Knight doing that to you, and it's like, oh yeah, wait a second, a lot of characters can do like variations of this.
Yeah. That's an interesting viewpoint. And Meta Knight has not struck a chord with people for a very long time. So I think it's fair to point that out. I think the main issues with Meta Knight is that they had a plan for him in Brawl, and then after they realized, oh, this is an issue, we can't actually do this, this isn't fair to anyone, they didn't rethink the moveset. The plan no longer could do what they planned for, and so they basically just have this constantly nerfed version.
Yes.
And it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, like, I think it also, like, stems from the problem of making, like, a sword fighter that's also, like, an aerial fighter.
Yeah, well, that's another thing I'll touch on when I get to Meta Knight is he has so many inherently strong qualities. Mm-hmm. It feels like you have to intentionally sabotage him to make him bad.
Yeah, like, make his sword a toothpick.
Give him no range despite having a weapon. Make him incredibly light. Make it so that his airspeed isn't as good as you think it is. Make it so that he can't kill unless he has his slow forward smash.
Oh my gosh! Like he can only kill unless like if he catches you with a backer off stage or an up special at the very top of the stage.
Yeah. And
other than that, you're not dying to this character.
And I swear to you, that shit only kills on lightweights and people with the up rage.
if the opponent DI's wrong.
Yeah. So Meta Knight feels very half baked. I think that they definitely need to go back to his roots and address his design from the core, because what they planned for didn't pan out, so they need to try again.
Yes.
I think a lot of moves are good on paper. Like, I like his ground normals, aside from up tilt, actually. I don't really like that move that much.
That move sucks.
I think forward tilt is really fun.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of down tilt. I wish the tripping part of it shouldn't be RNG. It should be at like a certain % range. But like
that would be cool, yeah.
But I do love the down tilt trip into grab. Like that feels nice to do.
Yeah, it would be pretty interesting if like 40 to 60% guaranteed trip. That'd be kind of cool.
Yes.
And I don't think any character has done that yet. I think
it's all RNG.
Yeah, but no, that would be fun. And the other thing is, another fundamental issue with Meta Knight is that they were determined to give him like the best recovery in the game.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking, where they're like, oh yeah, all his special moves are all recovery options. Which,
it's a fun gimmick. Whoa.
It's weird because like some are just better than others.
Yeah.
But like I guess it's good to have a teleport.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Now, I think that caused him a lot of issues. In the long run, because they're like, well, you can't edgeguard this character, so they have to like have all these other random weaknesses.
Yes.
Forward air feels like garbage. I hate that move.
God, that move. It doesn't do like 8%. It does some ridiculous low damage.
Yeah. Sends
them upwards for some reason.
Yeah, it's not great for edgeguarding. It's fine for edgeguarding, but like it's not as good as you'd expect.
Yeah, you just back air him.
It's not even like a Kirby forward air or something like that. It's like
you can't. The move is like, funny enough, the move is so quick. You can't do drag downs with it either.
Yeah, I don't like how it looks. It just looks bad to me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't really like forward air. I think what else? I think they should definitely take some cues from his home series, because if it's really weird, Meta Knight in Smash doesn't have that many of his home series game attacks. All Kirby characters have full fleshed out movesets from their games, and rarely do they actually use them.
Sakurai didn't want to copy his own homework.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Dedede's like the closest one, but even still, not really.
Oh yeah, Meta Knight's up air straight up that hitbox being fake.
Oh yeah, like
is frustrating.
One frame aerial's awesome.
That like, oh, it's an arc, and it's like, no, it's not. It is not.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I guess he really wasn't allowed to have a good up air. I mean, even still, it's a fine up air. It's not a bad up air. That's the problem with Meta Knight.
Just don't lie to me.
That's the problem with Meta Knight, is that none of his tools are that bad. It's just that they don't feel good.
Yeah. This character is not fun to play. And that's a problem.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't like playing as any of the Kirby characters in Smash. It's really sad. I love the series so much, and I just don't like playing any of them.
Yeah, I don't vibe with them.
So sad. Okay, I don't have that much more to say about Meta Knight. I just wish that they would go back to the drawing board on this character, because he's very mid.
Yes.
And in the spirit of being very mid, he goes, like, right below Kirby. Nah, he's definitely worse. Like, here.
Okay.
Worse than Mewtwo.
Yes.
Pit.
Okay.
Pit's actually a cool one to talk about.
Yeah, Pit started off as a weirdo in Brawl.
No, Pit was peak in Brawl.
Okay, no, ain't no way.
Yes, Pit was at his peak in Brawl.
The down special that was the shield that he had in the original game.
Infinitely better.
I disagree. I love the orbitals.
One, I hate dealing with them. Two, I think they were just better. I think they were a better move. They made you fully invincible, if I believe. Either that or super armor. It's been a while. They also turned you around for some reason. Like Mario Cave. They were a reflector. They blocked all physical attacks like the Orbitars. They were faster than Orbitars, though. And they didn't feel as floaty to me, which is cool. Like, you just whip it out. It's kind of like an air parry. Except, you know, not.
It's not.
It's not. But it felt like it to me.
It just felt so random. It just feels like so random.
Okay, the whole moveset is completely random. This was an OC.
Yes. I played the original Kid Icarus. He only has like 2 of those moves in the original.
Sakurai saw something that we didn't.
He has the shield, which is like Link's shield, where it only works where he's standing.
He played the shitty NES game and was like, oh, this is my boy. I want this to be my character.
He's so ass.
This could be peak.
His side special is iconic, funnily enough. Yes, weirdly, even though I think that move sucks.
That's like called like Halo Thrust or something. I don't know.
Lies. Weirdly enough, iconic. Okay, not gonna lie. They were cooking with the neutral special though, with the guided bows. He did not have that in the original.
Yeah, it was just fun.
But they were cooking,
and they were at their peak in Brawl.
Yes, when that thing could just loop the loop.
Yeah, you could like guide an orbital strike to your opponent.
And weren't they like stronger too in Brawl?
They were stronger. They had better frame data, and you could launch 2 of them.
Honestly, they also looked cooler.
They did look cooler
because they had like a line.
Yeah, it was a much stronger blue.
Yeah,
and the new ones, they look like too much like light. I'm like hitting you with literally nothing.
Yeah, and they do like 3%.
Yeah,
which is
deadly to Ness. But still,
wow.
Still, I like them a lot in Brawl, and they're oh my god, Pit's up B was so cool in that game. Do you know all the advanced tech he could do with that?
I did not know. I do not.
I'm gonna have to show you this after this recording.
Okay,
it's so cool. He could like glide above the floor to like move faster and attack out of it, and then he could like, oh my god, it was so cool. He could edge guard with it too. He would like glide along the floor and then cancel the up B with his double jumps to edge guard and then up B again. It was so cool.
Okay, this is the first I've ever heard of this. Like to me, it was like, oh, he just flies.
Yeah, no. It on its face it would be cooler, but the fact that you have all this advanced tech is just awesome.
Okay.
I really love Brawl Pit. I really, really do. I like his voice too. It was a cool voice.
Yeah, he had more of a kid voice.
I liked it.
And
I liked how Project M gave him the NES look. That was funny.
Yeah, that was little Cupid Pit.
Oh yeah, but we have to talk about Smash 4 and Ultimate.
Okay, Smash 4 and Ultimate. That was after Uprising, and they decided to give Pit.
Congratulations, Pit. You're now based on a real game.
His side special being upper arm was cool, but
mid.
Okay, I like it visually, but it's like, oh, this is just Captain Falcon.
Yeah, it's worse for Captain Falcon. Yeah.
Okay, but in Smash 4 it was literally Captain Falcon because they had the same use.
Yeah.
At least it took Ultimate where they were like, wait a second, this is a combo move for Falcon.
Do you like the deflector hitbox that does nothing?
Yeah, doesn't it deflect at an angle?
Yeah, and it doesn't change the ownership of the projectile. So, you can technically, if you were in this situation, you could reflect something and then get hit by it. It's really funny.
I don't know why it does that. I guess they were trying to.
It's probably
funny.
some Uprising thing.
I don't remember the upper arm reflecting.
I don't know.
It's been so long since I played Uprising.
I have to play it for the Pit video, but all I know is that it's pretty boring. I don't like it as much. Not as much character to me.
I like it more visually than his other one.
It would be like, I don't know. It kind of looks like a dash attack, but not really. It's like almost a dash attack.
It has too much going on to be a dash attack.
It doesn't have enough to be a special, so it's in a weird middle ground.
Okay. Then you got Orbitars, the Orbitals. I like the Orbitals.
Orbiter fan over here.
Yeah.
I hate disadvantage.
In my opinion, I do not want to ever be I did not pay $60 to be put in negative.
I hate disadvantage.
They should like shoot like how the orbitals do in the base game though.
I have heard that they do that. I don't
know.
It'd be kind of interesting. I feel like there's a lot of creative design space you can explore having two of these characters, because obviously we have to talk about Dark Pit at the same time.
Oh yeah, Dark Pit. Okay.
If you want to be real, here's my woke opinion.
Oh god.
You could absolutely have just kept Brawl Pit, exploring that creative design space that they were already going with, and just make up like Dark Pit the uprising character.
No.
Why not?
Because I do not see the potential in Brawl Pit.
He's so
Unlike
cool.
you,
He's
I
so
do not
cool.
see the
Oh
potential.
he's so cool.
Like, but okay. Are we talking about Dark Pit right now?
Yeah, well, both of them. They're both Pit. They're both named
okay.
Pit. On their birth certificate, Pit.
True. Or no, it's Batu for
Okay.
Dark Pit.
Was he born like that? Okay.
No, that's what Palutena names him.
Okay.
And he hates it. But okay, about Dark Pit, this is like the easiest Echo Fighter for you can make. Like, they even give him different weapons, but they only change like 2 of them.
Yeah, I like that he's more... I mean, I don't have that big of an issue with him. I don't think he's the most offensive Echo Fighter in the world.
He's not, but like...
I just hate that he had one difference and they removed it. With the forward tilt.
The forward tilt having a tipper.
That was funny.
Whoops, we accidentally gave him forward tilt.
Yeah, but no, I mean... The arrows are a big enough change where I'm like, okay, you can exist.
Yeah, like, I like the arrows, like, yeah.
I do wish it was kind of more of a sniper deal, where it was less damage up close, more damage afar.
Mm-hmm.
That would be more interesting to me.
He straight up should use the Dark Pit staff.
Yeah, that's
It's his weapon. He was born with it.
I think that's definitely a missed opportunity.
Instead of using, I believe, the Silver Bow, which is what he uses for his base kit.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, it doesn't make much sense, but... What do you think? Is it an accuracy issue for Dark Pit, or... Well, I think it is for Dark Pit, but where?
I would put him below Yoshi.
He's not below Yoshi, I promise you.
I just feel like there's like a lot of missed potential for Dark Pit.
Yeah, in my heart, I really want to put him here, but he's not.
Okay, we can put him under Meta Knight.
And for Pit, I think he's pretty great, but a little simple.
Just give him back the custom special, like, that gets him to, like, orbit the stage with his arrow.
Yeah.
That's what
he could be great. ZSS. I don't really like this character, to be honest.
ZSS. Another one of the original ladder people.
If I was to cut the roster, they would probably be, like, the 3rd or 4th character I cut.
No. Oh. Smash Ultimate roster?
Yeah.
You are smoking crack. There are a bunch more losers on that roster.
Okay, well, like
we'll talk about this later.
Immediately, I would, like... Alright, assuming Echoes, because everyone's just gonna cut Daisy.
Oh, well, yeah. But, okay, Zero to Samus. She is a character.
Well, let's talk about what Zero Suit Samus is in Metroid. Right?
She's like a more agile... Well,
no.
Not depends. She can crouch. She can crawl.
I promise you, Metroid can crawl too. So, now what ZSS is in Metroid is a metaphor for vulnerability.
Yes.
So let's give her the best disadvantage state in the game.
No, but you see Sleepy. Samus is bulky, floaty, and slow. Even though she... Fuck.
Okay, so your argument is that Samus is slow in Metroid?
No, I'm talking about in Smash.
Okay, well, we know that.
So you see, without the armor that's obviously weighing her down, she's a quick one and has faster frame data.
Okay, well, I will grant you that it's probably healthy for her, if she exists in this game, to have better frame data than Samus, because Samus can't have everything. However... I just don't really like the Silver Chariot armor on, armor off style character that this is.
Like,
I don't think her moves are very fun to use. I took a survey one time. Which Smash Ultimate character would you main? And they gave me ZSS. I was like, no, the fuck I wouldn't.
The start of Vendetta. Like, I do agree that like even during Smash 4, when I played her a little bit,
she was a lot more fun in that game. I'll give her that.
That's because the ladder was consistent.
Okay, she was broken. That's why she's fun.
That's because you could kill like everyone in the roster at like 40 off of a down throw on Battlefield.
I think Ultimate is her least interesting iteration.
Yeah, like she's just a quick fighter, and like she has the stun gun.
You know, being a top 5 movement character will mean that you're never bad. Fuck you, ZSS mains. Stop trying to pollute the air with the ZSS sex talk. She's not bad. She's very fast. She's just a little bit easy to cheese at points, and can struggle to kill if you're not running into down smashes. If the opponent's not running into down smashes or getting caught by random nairs, they can be a little tricky to kill with.
I do have to say that in Smash 4, giving her the rocket boots was probably like the smartest thing.
Yeah, a lot of people hate it, but no, I love it. I'm a big fan.
Yes, I'm a big fan of the rocket boots. I did not like her tether.
It's really fun. And it's just a cool design element. Like, it's very stylish.
Yeah, it gives her like it makes her look more threatening, because like if you look at like Brawl Zero Suit, is like she's seems like a lot thinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Brawl though had the really cool design element of like spawning with pieces. Honestly,
this is a party game.
No, that is hype. That is cool. And if they still did that, I would probably like ZSS.
That's a leftover of it being a Final Smash.
It's hype. It's so hype. It was especially hype in Brawl, where there was a lot more item play, text surrounding item movement. That was pretty cool. So I think they were probably only as cool to me as they were because they were in Brawl.
Yeah.
But I still think it's just a really creative idea for a character to start with items that they don't get back.
Yeah. But like it's more, but like you said, it's more of an engine thing, where it's like if you give Zero Suit that now, it would just be like,
yeah, like what if
4%?
Like what if Ness just started with the home run bat? Like what if? Funny idea. Anyway, I don't really like ZSS though. Like I said, I don't think they're very indicative of the series that they come from, and I don't think that they have that much merit on their moveset alone, because like I said, I don't find them very fun. I think a lot of their moves are very basic, and they don't have enough moveset synergy to warrant that basic concepts that they have. Like, what, you nair into forward air, and you, like, do some other shit. If they do something wrong, like, okay, well, like, whatever, who cares? I can play Mario.
Her down special is literally her doing a flip.
That's so cool. Oh, I jump in the air and I do a flip.
What the? And it's moved so good they gave it to another character.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, like I said, I don't like this character very much. I think they're very mid.
I would put him in Fraud.
Fraud? Okay, I'm okay with that, because I don't like this character.
Okay.
I'm very biased, so I'm glad someone else enables me. Wario. Now, this is a very contentious character.
Okay.
Do you like Wario Land?
I did like Wario Land. Too bad. This is a WarioWare Wario.
Wow.
Yeah, like, it's probably because, like, okay, when Brawl came out, 2008. When did the last WarioWare game come out?
Wario Land? They had Wario Land Shake It.
Was that before or after Brawl, though?
I don't know. The Wii lifespan was so long.
Yeah, but like the only conspiracy theory, is that Sakurai played WarioWare and was like, this guy's pretty funny, and then he saw the opening cutscene of Wario on his bike rolling down the street.
I don't know. It's a little confusing to me. Oh, you can finish.
Like, my whole point is that like his moveset just does not make sense.
That's true.
Because like, side special is like the most obvious, like, oh yeah, that's shoulder tackle.
Oh my god.
That's the charge.
I swear to God. I like talk to a lot of people that make movesets. If somebody came up with the Wario side special, if he was never in the game, people would laugh you out of the room. They would think
people would call you,
oh, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
He pulled out a bike from nowhere.
His bike, he just summons a bike and rides it? That's stupid.
He fucking
Are you a child?
He does a wheelie that kills you in Smash Ultimate.
But you can do a wheelie. Okay.
Okay, maybe it's okay. Where it's like, Why do you think of this?
Listen, That's why sometimes it's okay to be stupid. Because Wario Bike is awesome, and I never want them to change it.
No, please give him a shoulder charge.
No, I
hate the bike.
It's a lot more mechanically interesting. I like...
That might be true, but I hate it.
No, I think it's cool. I think that... Oh my god, I love watching high-level Wario players, like, utilize the bike as a setup tool. It's so unexpected. It's so creative. I think it makes him a lot more interesting with the bike. And I think that's fine. So where the Wario tackle should be is a little more contentious, if it should be forward smash or side dash attack.
Yeah, it was originally forward smash, but then Sakurai said fuck that, and
then he gave
him
the abomination.
The big punch.
Abomination for Smash 4 Wario.
the big punch.
Okay, so I'm gonna go right out the gate and just say I don't hate Wario at all. I don't think he's a bad design.
I agree. I agree because like once you know like he intentionally made Wario's moveset look like a more comical version than Luigi's version of Mario's moveset.
Yeah, he's a parody. He's like a Mario parody. It's awesome. Don't change down smash ever for any reason.
Like, oh yeah, his down air is a spin like Mario's, except he uses his fucking fingers, and I don't know what that move does.
It kills.
I guess his neutral air is like a nair, technically.
It is.
It's like Mario's a nair.
No, he's just doing his own thing for nair. But his forward air kind of looks like Mario's nair.
Yeah. His dash attack was
in Smash 4?
Yeah, it was like he trips and falls on his face, but like it's supposed to be like Mario's, where Mario does a sick ass slide.
Yeah. Honestly, that could go to Luigi if you wanted to, but it doesn't. That's neither here nor there. Wario has a cool ass moveset. I really like the synergy a lot of his moves have. I really like the animations that a lot of his moves have, and he has been animated very differently throughout the Smash series. Mm-hmm. I like how he's done in Ultimate, even though I do admire the jittery nature of the Brawl one. It's very interesting and creative.
Whoever decided to give his belly jiggle physics whenever he's getting launched.
Yeah, they are a character. They sure are. And I'll tell you, the one thing I don't like about Wario is over-centralization of Waft.
Yes, they made... Okay. It's like the opposite. Like, I don't know why, but like flirting versus sexual harassment of insta-kill down special of Jigglypuff versus Wario.
No, I hate them both equally.
They keep buffing Waft, but they keep nerfing Rest.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, that's true. And I know that Wario technically needs it. He that's the reason he's good.
He plays a 2-stock game.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cheesy, and I think there should be a way to remove Waft.
I don't know how, though.
Time. Like, just time. Like, if he just immediately released Waft after a certain amount of time, like, automatically, then that would be fair. And remember, you have to keep an eye on that, like, C4, because if you're doing it too close to the top blast zone, you die.
Yeah, you kill.
So, you have to use some extra brain cells with Waft. Even though the concept is trash, I will say that. Mechanically, it's pretty cool. The concept is trash.
They had to make Wario bad in Smash 4. Because if his Waft was good, and Mario's playing...
No, that was his only good move.
If he was playing a 1-stock game...
Yeah, I mean, he would be the best character in Smash 4 if we just ported Ultimate over. Ultimate Wario in Smash 4 would have been the best. Actually, I don't know. He probably still has a bad matchup against Bayo and Cloud.
Unfortunately.
So, whatever. That's fine. Wario, I think, he's not going any lower than accuracy issue. I know that.
Yeah. I wish he was Wario Land instead of Kooky Man.
I think you can find a healthy mix of both. It'd be kind of cool to see the Wario Land Shake It thing, like the stomp thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I love his down smash too much. I don't want to remove it. I don't know. What do you think? I think he's better than Kirby. I think he is. What do you think about Snake? Snake's a weird one.
Snake, I absolutely love him. I love that this action man is fucking doing his stuff on Nintendo characters. But like he's still like, because like he's the one like realistic human, it just makes him funnier.
It is kind of funny. He's a very funny design. Like every aspect of Snake is very funny.
Yes.
He takes himself so seriously, but like all the best joke characters in Smash, the fact that he takes himself so seriously is what makes it so much funnier.
Yes, and also the fact that
But Snake isn't a joke character, by the way.
Oh, he's not. But also the fact that like he's a stealth character, but like all of his moves are like variations of explosives.
Yeah.
Found in his game.
Oh my god, it's a really trolling moveset because
like technically he has this, but
yeah,
you're not meant to.
You're not supposed to play like this. Mechanically, this is a very, very cool, interesting moveset. Like as a fighting game moveset, this is awesome. I think he has so much character or player expression. I really love the mechanics behind a lot of his moves. Like up smash is so unique.
Oh yes.
I think he had one of the most unique movesets in Smash history, especially in Brawl with the mine down smash.
Oh
like,
god,
like
thank
weird.
god. Thank god that's not around. Like Snake is already like a demon at like making sure like you cannot go here, here, or here.
Yeah, no.
Imagine if he had a mine down smash.
Yeah, you can't ledge roll. Don't do that. It would be a nightmare.
Yes.
But it's creative, and I love that.
The only problem with Snake is you heard about the theory that he was probably shrunken down last second in Brawl.
Oh yeah.
That's why his hitboxes and weight is dumb.
Biblically accurate Snake is 10 feet tall.
He just kicks you in your chin from like one Mario away.
Taller than Bayonetta.
He's a big man.
So I think that's funny, but I want to rag on Snake, but I can't really do that because I haven't played Metal Gear Solid. I know from other people that he's not the most accurate character, but he's so fun to play.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see more tools from his games. Like, I know they were afraid to give him a pistol. I know they were afraid to give him a knife, but, like, come on. We have Joker in the game now.
Yeah, at least Project M, like, at the very least gave him the dart gun.
Yeah.
And
that was a great compromise.
Yeah, and that's, like, a cool setup tool.
That Project M showed me that there's so many interesting ways you could make Snake. And I think that alone shows great promise to his core design. Mm-hmm. His moveset is really weird. I didn't like it at first, but I think it's really cool anyway. The fact that you have all of these specials that you can B-reverse makes his otherwise limited movement feel very fluid.
Oh, yes.
That's really cool. I love when a character does that. Allows for more creative character expression. Also makes you feel like you're doing quarter circles, which is kind of cool. I'm playing a real game.
Real fighting games, unlike this party game.
But yeah, Snake is really cool. He's not going in fraud. He's not going in even good ideas, bad execution. He might not even go in accuracy issue. He's definitely not going in great too simple. He doesn't fit any of these damn categories equally.
Yeah, these categories kind of feel like...
He might go in gap.
Yeah, power gap.
He's a gatekeeper to me, I think.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Because I think his gameplay is so strong. Like, his tools are so cool. You know what I wish he had, though? I think grenade's a little much. I wish he had a smoke bomb. That'd be cool.
That's what Project I forgot what remix was called. Who Draw?
I don't know. HDR?
HDR. One of it. Yeah, if you hold shield and special, Snake pulls out a smoke bomb.
That's interesting. I didn't know that, but what I would do, you'd have to design around the smoke bomb. The immediate thing is, you place down a smoke bomb, hide a C4 in there. And you place down like up to 2 smoke bombs just like grenades, so you don't know which of them has the C4 in it, and that's kind of a cool guessing game. But also I think it'd be great if you had more long range tools. Just axe the side B. It's fucking bullshit. It's not fun to use. And give him a gun.
He hates Nikita.
So what you do is like you have like maybe a sniper rifle that you use from long range but it has a lot of startup. You basically hide in the smoke bomb and you feint either a C4 placement or you load up the sniper rifle and you hit them from afar. So it's another guessing game.
I played PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Killzone Man. You want to give him Killzone Man side triangle.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds fun.
It was not fun.
Alright, I'm just throwing out ideas. I think that'd be very fun to design him around. That would make him more stealth-based on the surface, so... And I think that C4 is already the most brilliant part of his kit, and that's the most stealth-based part of his kit, so... Okay, I like Snake. I like what he does. I think he's very creative, and I think he goes up here.
Yes, I agree.
Ike!
He
gets a lot of high marks just for being Ike, I think.
Yeah, the radiant hero.
But does he deserve these marks on his own merit, or is he simply inheriting these based on his status as Ike?
I do like Ike's like heavy moveset. Like I do think it's cool. But like it's another case of I think Sakurai saw Ike. Like he probably saw a picture of Ike, muscle-bound Ike or something.
No, it's so funny because his moveset didn't fit at first.
Yes, because for Brawl Ike is like he's like a twig like Marth, but like even then he's like a fucking tank.
Yeah, and in Path of Radiance, he played more like the other lords, like fast, hits hard.
Yeah. Then in Radiant Dawn,
he becomes more like Smash Ike.
He became overpowered in general in that game.
Yeah.
where he gets that free 1-2 range sword and doesn't die.
So he has a lot of range and he's kind of slow. Okay, sounds like we're cooking. It took a while to get here, but roundabout path, we made it to an accurate Fire Emblem moveset. But the issue is that Ike is very boring. And I'm gonna say it. He's very boring. He has like 2 good moves you use. He has ridiculous range and power, but it doesn't matter because he's bad anyway.
Yeah.
He has very boring specials, although I like Side B a lot. I won't hate on Side B.
Like, the funny thing is that, like, a bunch of, like, Ike stuff is, like, based off of animations he does in the game. Like, oh, Quick Draw, that's his crit animation. Where it's, like, it's not like a move, it's just an animation he has.
Yeah, they did that a couple times, and I think it's kind of creative, but...
I would like it more of, like, he bounced off the enemy.
That'd be fun, yeah.
That'd probably be, like, a little janky.
No, I think it'd be cool.
And then his Aether, which is, again, just the Mercenaries crit animation from Fire Emblem.
Yeah, they took it from... Roy should have had it.
Where it's like, but it doesn't do anything like Aether does.
Stolen Valor.
He stole it.
Deke should have been in the game.
Yeah, he should have pre-promoted.
Uh-huh.
But, like, again, it's just Aether in name where it doesn't do anything that the move should. It took them until Smash Ultimate in a balance patch to be like, wait a second, this move's like strong in the game.
Yeah. It is Aether in name only. It doesn't really, it's not very good on shield. It doesn't heal you, obviously, even though it doesn't have to heal you much, like just like 1%. I'd be fine with that.
I'd be fine with that. Like, in my opinion, like, I guess the sword throw up would be the heal, and then, like, when he comes down, that should be the Luna.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I'll take it. It'd be kind of funny if it was a projectile so you could reflect his recovery.
Oh, you just want him to, like... And then he just, like, immediately
gets
goes...
impaled on his head and falls down.
Just die.
Yeah, goodbye.
Eruption is a nothing move.
Yeah, I don't care about Eruption at all.
It took them until Smash 4 for them to be like...
Oh, he's the blue guy.
Yeah! Which is, like, the funny... He's called the hero of Blue... The Radiant Hero of Blue Flame or whatever.
Hey, they fixed it. Took a while. They fixed it. And they gave it more shit in Ultimate, which doesn't matter.
Yeah, like, in my opinion, they should just axe Eruption, just let him, like, use his... Like, let him use his sword like how he uses his sword in the base game, Ragnell, where he just, like, slashes and shoots out, like, a wind, like a
wind blade.
Kind of like, I don't know, like, it could be a slow...
A chargeable wind projectile.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a sword character with a charge shot, except for Hero, who already did that. But yeah, no, Ike is hard to make interesting, but we like him anyway, because he's Ike.
Yes.
What do you think? He's, like, fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Pokemon Trainer! Now, we're going to talk about Pokemon Trainer as a whole, and then each individual Pokemon. And because there's a lot to unpack with this character. They're mechanically one of the most interesting characters in Smash history. Especially if we look at his first iteration in Brawl, which was a fucking mess.
Yes. Oh my god. Swapping took... Like, didn't it take, like, a full, like, second and a half?
At least. You couldn't do it midair. You could not swap midair, which meant that you had to be on the floor doing this slow swap to a Pokemon that you knew was coming out.
And you're gonna get forward smashed.
And they know who it's gonna be.
They know it's gonna be the shitty one.
They know you're gonna switch to Squirtle and take a full forward smash. Oh my god, it was so bad. And it's... As a mechanic, they had so many, like, party game mechanics, which were hilarious.
Yeah, like, okay, like...
I know a lot about this character. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so what they did, as a whole, they wanted you to swap between all the Pokemon equally. Hard sell when you can't swap very easily, but whatever. Okay, we'll run with this. So you want us to swap. Okay, did you make all the Pokemon equally good?
No.
Okay.
Ivysaur is bottom 3.
Bottom 1.
It got worse?
Yeah, worst in the game. So the Pokemon are not equal. You only care about one of them. And they don't actually fulfill the roles they're supposed to. Charizard has, like, 2 good moves. He has Rock Smash, which is a move.
One of the moves of all time.
It's real interesting.
Why were they... Okay, Rock Smash is so weird. What were they thinking?
It apparently hits like a million times, though.
Why does Charizard bring up a rock and bash their own skull in?
He should be taking 80 damage from that.
You should have recoil.
I know.
But again, such a weird move.
It's not very cool looking. I don't know why anyone likes that move. I absolutely hate... We're going to talk about it a second. Okay, Pokemon Trainer.
Okay, yeah, got
So, are all the Pokemon equal? No. Okay, that's fine. What next? Well, don't worry about it. I've got more stuff for this character. The way we're going to make them swap equally is stamina, right?
Okay.
Stamina. Okay, so if you play this character long enough, they become trash. Gutter trash. And you can't kill at all. I think you take more damage.
No, I think it's more knockback.
More knockback. You die earlier and can't kill them, so don't play them too long, even though you only have one good option. That's not allowed. Okay, fine. I'll deal with it. So, oh yeah. Also, the type advantages.
Oh God.
So you remember type advantages, right?
Oh yeah. Fire beats grass, beats water, then water beats fire.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's simple enough. I like this. It's incorporating the classic type advantages that is so integral to the Pokemon series.
Yeah.
They forgot some of the types.
How integral are those elements to Smash?
Oh, well, you see there are fire types in Smash. Now this could be salvaged. This could be a cool like special Smash mode, right? That would be a cool idea. Like all the moves in Smash now have a type assigned to them.
Oh, that'd be neat.
That would be kind of cool.
It'd be a little stupid, but that'd be neat.
It would be unbalanced, but that's the fun of Special Smash.
Man, just you wait. They make like some characters like moves like for some reason weird
Steel types. So whatever.
Oh, Wolf's forward air, dark type. Anyway.
But whatever. No, they shoehorned it in as the main character gimmick in all modes, so you have to deal with type effectiveness. Okay. Now, that means Ivysaur is boned.
Yes. Turns out, about every character in this game uses fire.
You're just, like, never getting out of an SPK fire. You're just, like, dying at 20 to any fire kill move. It's so evil. It's so evil. And then Squirtle, the lightest of the characters, somehow gets to have more survivability just passively.
For no reason.
Because he wasn't already the best.
And they said F you to the plant.
Yeah, no, Ivysaur gets nothing. I genuinely don't know what their role is in the moveset. I think I think Sakurai hates Ivysaur. Brought him in because he's just part of the trio.
Ivysaur is meant to be like the range one that's an all-arounder.
Oh, okay. Why do they have bad range?
That's Sakurai.
It's so nonsensical. I love Pokemon Trainer so much. But we can actually talk about these specific Pokemon because I really want to. I keep holding off. Squirtle in Brawl was hilarious. They were the only good character. If they were a solo character, they might be a high tier. Because they were the only Pokemon that had speed, power, and in some matchups, defense.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah. They had survivability against fire moves. Brawl made you live forever because if you were a floaty, you just were allowed to do that.
You just air dodge cancel.
Yeah, they had unique tech like shell shifting. They had unique tech out the ass, really, just with their unique movement. And best of all, I forgot to mention, another reason they could survive a lot better was that they had great hitboxes and forward smash, which was one of the only armored moves in the game.
Oh, yeah!
He's in his shell. He has to have it.
Yes. No, it's just like Sakurai was like, looks pretty safe in there.
Bowser doesn't get any armor. A DK, not really.
If they got any armor, it was probably unintentional.
Yeah, Giga Bowser needs it.
During the final smash.
But, Squirtle is one of the few blessed characters to have armor on a move, and it's the designated lightweight.
He needs it.
Amazing character design. Oh my god. So, he also had a killing down throw.
Oh, yeah!
Because, just why? Why make sense?
The only thing, I can say one thing about Squirtle, if he was in Smash 4, he would have had a ladder combo. I say that with 100% certainty.
He's a baby Mario. We don't need baby Mario. He's already here. Which I kind of like. I actually like that about Squirtle.
Yeah.
because the Pokemon in general, all three of them are designed to be very simple. They're very one-note characters. If they were solo, they wouldn't be very interesting.
Yeah, like they don't have gimmicks. They're just their archetype.
Which, as an entry level like stance character for a first try, if this was their first stance character, this would be amazing.
Yes,
and it still is to an extent because you need entry level characters. I like that they're simple to pick up. I like that they still have room to grow. And I like that their moveset is cohesive. Like, that's the best. That's the number one word about Ultimate Pokemon Trainer is cohesive.
Yeah, like, again, they all serve a different purpose. Like, Squirtle, low percent, rack that damage up. Ivysaur is good at neutral and, like, in those situations. And then Charizard is like, oh, I need this person dead.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I'll say, I think Squirtle is still the most well-designed of the three.
Yes.
I think Charizard is probably the most shoehorned of them.
Yeah, but that's being a heavyweight.
Yeah, like, I don't know. He just doesn't feel like Charizard to me. I don't know.
Yeah, they made Charizard way too heavy.
Yeah, way too heavy, and he, like, shakes the screen when he walks. Like, come on, buddy. I know you're not that fat. You cool it down a little. But yeah, Pokemon Trainer is obviously...
Sakurai was in his bag.
Obviously a very good character. Better than fucking Falco.
Yeah.
Better than...
No, funnier. Pichu's funnier. Rat.
I'm biased. It's okay. So, Pokemon Trainer is amazing for a lot of reasons. And a lot of reasons that I couldn't even touch on because my brain's a little fried. I'm kind of like dragging on. I lose energy. I have stamina.
Oh no, we got to swap out.
I gotta swap out. But yeah, Pokemon Trainer. Well, just judging on Squirtle, I think he's the most accurate. I like that his moveset is mostly low-level attacks. Like Water Gun, Withdraw. He's a level 5 Pokemon. That's cool. Waterfall close enough. HM Slate.
That move was doo-doo until they made it flinch and, like, didn't they give, like, 80 base power?
No, it was always like that. I mean, I think it always had the flinch chance. It's just, it was redundant because all water moves were special, so why use it? Why use it over Surf? That made Gen 3 a hell. But yeah, I like it. I think this is great. Ivysaur, also great. I'm not sure how great. I mean, we can talk about Brawl, which was awful, but I think I would rather forget that Brawl Ivysaur was ever a character.
That's not a real person.
We can talk about their merits in Ultimate, which is that I think their side B is cool.
Yeah, like I love the it has like some wackiness to it where like it's like slow. It goes fast at first and slows at the end.
I don't think it's the most well animated because it looks like a boomerang and it isn't.
Yeah, but I do love Razor Leaf.
Yeah, I think so. Thematically, it's very necessary. It's what makes the kit work for me. Same with Vine Whip. I think the character really needs a tether to function. Not true in Brawl, but in Ultimate, I think that they really do benefit a lot from the tether.
The only thing I disagree with their moveset is Bullet Seed on their new special.
Pretty ass.
It should at very least it should be like Piranha Plants where like they can aim the bud to like hit at like an angle instead of being like.
I say just scrap it. It looks lame.
Yeah, I would, but like I was like, oh, it's supposed to be an anti-air. It's like basic anti-air.
Oh, the worst anti-air I've ever seen.
It just does nothing.
You know, it beats Spin Dash.
Wow. Wait, really?
Yeah. That's its one.
I was being like facetious, but really?
Yeah, that's its one curve.
Out of all the moves.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
The move that's plus like 11 on parry?
Yeah, it's not a good move, but that's a funny use case.
That is funny.
I don't like a lot of Ivysaur's normals. I'll be real. I love Backer. I think Backer's really cool.
I love their forward tilt, even though I don't like how it's used. But I love that they're using their body.
Yeah, no, it's unique. I'll give forward tilt high marks because I think forward tilt's cool. I don't like down tilt. I think up tilt's really awkward to use. Maybe
up tilt is funny.
Maybe that's the point. It's supposed to be awkward. Maybe it would be obnoxious if it was too good.
And then they give them the exploding bud of doom.
Yeah, and I think that's what kills it for me is because up smash isn't very helpful. So now you have a bad up tilt and a bad up smash.
Yeah, but you're supposed to short hop up air.
I think you need one of them to be good. That's
nope, short hop up air. That's your anti-air, buddy. That move hits everywhere.
You're supposed to Vine Whip back.
And then they nerfed it, and then it's still kind of good.
Okay, but I still like Ivysaur. I think they're a very good fit for great but too simple. Honestly, so is Squirtle. I'm not gonna lie, but they're the best of these. Because I think Squirtle has more flaws than any of these characters. He might be a gatekeeper actually.
Yes, gatekeeper.
Okay, I'm okay with gatekeeper. But to be fair, he is too simple. So
But that's on
that
purpose.
is the point of all three of them. All three of them are too simple, but that's what they wanted. Is they wanted the freedom to be able to pick up one character and wreck with any of them because they're easy to pick up, and that's great. And Charizard, God's favorite Pokemon. I don't like him.
In Brawl, I don't know what they were doing. Okay, of course Charizard is like the most obvious example of like we need Pokemon trainer needed a heavyweight to balance them out.
Yeah, and they were too cowardly to pick Blastoise.
Yeah, so like even though Charizard is supposed to be like a flying dragon, he controls like a tank.
On God, I would actually rather it be Venusaur. I like Venusaur a lot.
That would be cool.
Like, toxic you, fuck you. Never getting poisoned out.
But Charizard's Charizard. He is the other face of Pokemon besides Pikachu.
That'd be great, actually. I really want Ivysaur to use more status moves.
Yeah, but again, overcomplicated. They gotta be simple, Logan. My children's fighting game is... But yeah, like the biggest problem, like weird thing with Charizard is that like in Brawl, where are the fire moves, man?
Yeah,
like you got Rock Smash and Fly,
Flamethrower.
That's it. Not even Ember.
No, I don't want him to have Ember. That's ass.
He should get something.
His forward air in Brawl was a wing move that had fire on it, which was cool.
Yeah, that was rad. And then they gave him Dragon Claw, which is...
I think it's just Scratch. It's just like...
It has to be Dragon Claw.
No, it's just a boring ass...
Yeah. But again, Rock Smash, I'll let it be said, Rock Smash is the weirdest. What were you thinking?
Yeah. I don't like Rock Smash. I will fight you if you like Rock Smash.
It has armor.
Oh, you're going to bring a rock? That's awesome.
Pulled out a rock out of nowhere. And then in Charizard has like the unique thing that in Smash 4 he was on his own. He left behind Squirtle and Ivysaur,
and he was at his worst.
And he was doo doo.
Oh my god! Never
absolute
do that.
Ass.
Divorced Charizard.
He took his rock and left.
He got slower somehow.
Oh my god! And he did gain the coolest move that they stole from Project M. His side special.
Yeah, he did get Flare Blitz and like, okay, whatever. But I hate that character with every fiber of my being. That is a bad character design. If this was Smash 4 Charizard, I swear to God, I would put him below Ganondorf. Yes. I swear to God, right on my hand to God, I would put him below Ganondorf, but it's not.
Yeah. But, yeah, that character is nothing. But they did the funniest thing ever when they made him into Ultimate. They gave his back throw, like, he
combo utility, yeah.
Why does he act like... That feels like a mistake, because he acts out of it so quickly.
No, it's just a weird balance choice, because in Smash 4, his combo throw was down throw.
Oh, yeah, the brief flame on you, and then he hits you with the up air.
Hot breath.
Oh, yeah. You know, the Smash 4 classic.
Down throw, forward air.
Or down throw, up air. You died at 70. What?
It was the classic. But yeah, I mean, it's more interesting, so I'll take it. Like,
yeah, it's just so funny.
Any little bit of sauce helps, so...
Like... people still get caught by that though, where they hold in.
Well, that's because
and then silly. They get back aired in the back air, and now you're dead at 0 because you got grabbed to the leg.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, do not hold in on this character.
Charizard has a weirdly big grab.
Yes,
because they wanted him to be a heavy. What do you mean he has tiny arms? He's a heavy.
Shake the earth.
I don't think that it's entirely fitting. I mean, I know his movement stats are good, but he's always felt slow for some reason to me.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm traveling long distances, I'm like, oh shit, I'm breezing through this. But if I'm like maneuvering small distances and just trying to space around the opponent, I feel like a fucking wall. I feel like a blubbering fool.
Yes. And also having multiple jumps probably is like another reason.
They're bad jumps, but they're helpful. It would be awesome if Charizard felt more aerial focused. That'd be nice.
Actually, yeah, that would be like, again, too complicated.
Oh, I hate being complicated. I hate having interesting ideas in my mission.
Yeah, because like that would be like an interesting niche of Charizard on their own, as like, oh, they're heavy, but they're aerial heavy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done with Charizard. I don't like him. I mean, I don't dislike him. I just
accuracy issue.
I just like making fun of Charizard. It's so easy. He has everything.
Look at his dumb head.
I don't like his normals though. Like, get that neck move out of here.
Why does he do that?
A lot of his normals are really bad, but
he's down till he doesn't headbutt. He hits you with his neck.
He like horns you. He uses his dumb head horns. It's so dumb. Okay, but I have to be positive. I like his down smash. It's like Earthquake.
Yeah, I love that down smash. Especially like it's also kind of quick, weirdly.
Yeah, it's a good move. Okay. Enough Charizard. Screw you, Charizard. You're mid. Diddy Kong, another contentious one. Brawl had a lot of controversial designs.
Okay.
How do you feel about Diddy Kong as a fighting game character?
They did not play. We're talking about Brawl Diddy Kong.
Any of them? Like we can talk about Brawl first because he was first.
Okay,
but...
Brawl Diddy Kong. They did not know the power of items. Truly, they did not know the power of having. Was it 3?
No, it was 2. Because
okay, thank God.
Back then, they designed the game. They balanced it around items, and they were like pulling out one item that you spawn bananas all the time. What are you talking about?
Bananas. All it does is trip you and deal like 3%. What's the problem? And then Diddy Kong puts you in the vortex of hell. The pratfall comedy.
Yeah, because the bananas didn't despawn back then.
Yes, you just kept tripping on them.
Slapping your face with the bananas.
I guess if you remember the Danger Seed or whatever it was called from Smash 4 Villager, it was basically that.
Trip sapling.
Yeah, where you just you trip, you roll forward, you trip on it again, and that just keeps happening to you.
Yeah, and he can loop it around the stage like he's like wave shining you.
Yeah, and he has 2 of them. So you can be in the comedy of errors where you're surrounded by 2 bananas.
My blunder never ends. Brawl had a lot of ways to wobble you.
Yes. So I don't know what they were cooking with that.
It's funny though.
It is very funny.
Diddy always finds a way to scam you with bananas.
But it also sounds like the most frustrating thing in existence.
My favorite banana scam is by far the pyramid scheme.
Are you talking about the infinite?
Yeah. That shit got landed once and they took it away.
You saw it happen in a single tournament and they were like,
oh no.
Oh no. No. Basically, Diddy Kong had in Ultimate had a loop where you would be
banana jab platform. No, you get them with the platform slip, then you throw it down again, and then go around the other side, pull out a banana on the same side.
Yeah, and it trips them again. Then you grab the banana, trip them again. Yeah, you just keep looping it,
jumping over the platform over and over again, doing that, and it's so funny. Look, and I wish it was here. It's so funny. If it was harder to do, I would say don't remove it.
Okay. Then we have Monkey Flip, which...
A flawed move.
Yes. Mistakes were made. We're going to give him a command grab that also turns into a hit.
It's also a recovery move and a burst option.
Yeah, so it's like... He has both rock and paper.
He does. He can move 2 times.
And in fact, he can probably turn that into scissors if he jumps out of it.
It's really funny because a lot of characters in Ultimate I describe as having a neutral game that allows you to pick rock twice. Like Roy and Ness. They get to pick rock twice.
He needs it.
But Diddy Kong, he gets to pick rock, and if you pick paper, he gets to pick scissors.
Like, I guess, like, my solution was to make it like Bayonetta, where if you hold down the button, he always does the kick. Because, like, he should not be able to choose.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a fine solution, but I think it's weird that the command grab is the less risky one.
Yes. Like, if he just lands funny, but he's already back at it.
Yeah, it's easy to auto cancel.
Yeah.
So I think that's a flaw.
And also the command grab being able to kill
it's pretty baloney. Yeah,
like he did not need to do that. Like, and all he does is like bash you on the head.
Yeah. I don't know. Diddy Kong isn't meant to be bad.
Yes.
He's never been bad. He never will be. Come on. They try so hard to break his legs, and he's just bounces back.
Yeah, man, you remember the good... I say good. The old days of Hoo-Ha, where he did, like, legit 40% off of banana, down throw, up air, and then you have the perilous journey of reaching the ground.
No, never happening.
That happened to a lot of people.
I think Diddy Kong's in a great position right now, and I think as a fighting game moveset, I appreciate him greatly.
Yes.
As a Donkey Kong representative... I don't think he does everything perfectly, to be completely honest.
His up special is good. His coconut gun, peanut gun in this case. I think that's good.
Disagree.
I wish they keep buffing the full charred version of it, and it's like that's never hitting.
I mean, no, like think about it from this perspective. I know he's a great fighting game design. Think about him. Does he represent Diddy Kong from his games?
I think the barrel, the up special, and the coconut gun do a good job of, like, showing off a little bit.
Not really. Like, Diddy Kong, I think he fires the gun in the most boring possible way. Like, Joker's great. He has all this style and
yeah,
flair.
okay, I see what you mean.
He goes like, dodges.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, because remember Diddy in that one cutscene in Brawl where he dual hands the peanut guns?
The cutscene makers knew how to make Diddy cool.
Yes. Like, I guess, like, maybe if you up special, if you tap special button, he shoots his gun on the way down.
I don't know, it doesn't make much difference, but I think it's a real crying shame that he has 2 guns all the time and uses one.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean there.
And I think that it's just a really boring practical move that aids himself to a very defensive playstyle that everybody has grown to hate, that I like, because I like playing Diddy. However, I can see why it's awful. I don't want him to change radically. I know people are like, his up B isn't accurate, but like, I think it's actually really cool.
I think it's fine.
Mechanically, it's not accurate, but personality-wise, it's a high-risk, high-reward move, which I think is very in line with Diddy Kong's show-offy personality.
Yeah, I like it that, like, because, like, in my mind, Diddy Kong is, like, super stressed whenever he uses his up special. Yeah. It's like, shit, gotta get this thing on.
It's pretty funny. I think up B is good. Banana is very contentious. It's fun to use, but it's a lot of people say it's not very fitting personality-wise.
I like the banana.
It aids himself to a play style that is very defensive and very safe, and so that he can never really have that glass cannon, high risk, high reward style that he's kind of known for.
Okay, I get what you mean. Where, like, this move does kind of like clash with the hyper aggressive.
It would be really cool on Dixie Kong, but you know we'll never get Dixie Kong.
Easiest echo of my life doesn't do it.
Yeah.
What does Sakurai mean by this?
I don't know. It's hard to rank Diddy Kong. It really is. He is an accuracy issue, but he's better than that. Gatekeeper.
Okay.
But where in Gatekeeper? Because he's like
Below Snake, definitely.
He might even be here. I don't know. This is the highest he can be. He probably deserves a little lower. I'm not putting as much thought into this as I should for Diddy Kong. I think he just vibes. He's a high tier. He's always a high tier. Look, he lives up here. He's a good climber. All right, Lucas. I really like talking about Lucas.
I like Lucas. I like that he has his own take on Ness's moveset, and it makes him more interesting in my eyes than Ness.
Well, that is a take.
You're going to just, yeah.
Now, I don't actually think he's better than Ness, but I do appreciate him in many, many other ways. I think that his general moveset is amazing because I don't know what they were doing in Brawl, but they did it so good. Like, clones in Brawl weren't clones at all. Like, they were so different.
Oh, yeah.
They brought in Wolf, who's like his own thing entirely. They brought in Lucas, who literally shares no moves with Ness, except like get up attack.
He shares an idea.
He shares a vague visual resemblance, and that's about it. He doesn't even share throws, which is amazing.
Yeah, like that was like super easy to be like, yeah, just give him the psychic throw. But they were like, no, he yeets you.
Yeah, like Lucas goes above and beyond as an Earthbound character. I think he's really cool. I think his normals are very, very flashy and cool looking and satisfying to pull off.
I like how Lucas's normals are typically like more like single hits compared to Ness's like multi hits.
Yeah, he has a healthy mix of those. Where I really love the animation on down tilt. It's so cool. Just like looping those like.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Mother 3 combo system.
On beat.
Yeah, you can kind of time your own hits and do your own thing. It doesn't ever last 16 hits, but whatever. And I think that's really cool. I also think the Mother 3 reminiscent mechanic is Duster's kicks. I think a lot of a lot of his moves are kicks more so than Ness's pushes. Which to me says they were drawing inspiration from Duster, and because Ness obviously draws inspiration from his party members.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's what they were going for with Lucas's normals, and it pays off beautifully because his animations are amazing. I love back air, I love down air, I love forward air, I love neutral air. I don't really love up air, but I think the way that he like dances and flies around the screen, like looking all acrobatic like Nightwing, it's so cool.
Yeah,
I agree. Just so cool. Now, the issue, I think, falls apart with specials, where they were like, okay, so he is an Earthbound character, so he should have the same specials. And now they did a good job of at least making it so that none of them are mechanically the same. But I think it still bogs him down just being a little not super interesting. Honestly, I think he just generally has less interesting versions of Ness's moves, save for PK Freeze being a little cooler than PK Flash. But, like, that's not saying much. Both are lame. So he has generally less interesting versions of Ness's specials. The PK Fire being a zoning tool rather than a combo tool, which is fine. Like, that's a good base. I'm fine with that.
And also a killing tool.
It is a kill tool. So zoning, kill tool, and I think it's actually more accurate, funny enough, than Ness's.
You explode.
Yeah, it hits a row of enemies, and that's cool. I like that.
Unless it's a column.
So if that was the only thing, I'd be like, okay, this is great. This is an enhancement, if anything. But I think Thunder is where things get worse. I think Thunder's my least favorite move on him.
Yeah, thank God he has a tether.
No, not even. Because it's a great recovery tool, honestly. It really is. It is slow, but that's okay because you can do it from the bottom blast zone. And it's hard to challenge.
You go far as hell.
You go farther than, like, I swear to God, it goes farther than Sora. You just can't kill him off the side. He can bounce because they were like, oh, Ness has it. Obviously, he needs it.
Yeah, even though he really doesn't need that.
He needs it, obviously. Ness has it.
Okay, but the weirdest thing about this move is that unless like you hit like the full thing, the final hit of the move always gets like the closed flash.
Yeah, and it doesn't kill ever.
Yeah, even though the move does like no damage unless you hit all of it.
It never kills, but it always zooms. So like,
it's like, whoa, that was powerful. I was like, no, it wasn't.
That did 13.
Wow.
He needs it because Ness has it. And that's an issue generally with his recovery, because he has a much better recovery than Ness. He has the tether, which helps immensely. The same double jump. They gave him Ness's air dodge. He really doesn't need that.
Oh, man.
His up special goes twice as far as Ness's, and he has Ness's air dodge and a mix-up with tether. So, like, generally...
Also, you can't destroy his up special, his PK Thunder.
Thank you very much. That's, like, maybe the most annoying part. Ness is incredibly easy to cheese with any character. Lucas, not so much. Lucas is, you hope that you have a big enough disjoint to interrupt him in his travel path, or else he just gets back for free every time. Or you hope that you have a very fast, very maneuverable projectile to hit him when he's off stage before he can hit himself. But even then, who cares? Because it's probably really weak, and he can just up B again and make it back, because he never dies. So his recovery is incredibly flawed, and that's indicative of him being a brawl character.
Yeah, everyone could recover it. Well, except for Gandor. But Ivysaur. And Olimar and Zero Suit. Everyone can recover it in
They
that
didn't
game.
think about tethers. They didn't think about
If you don't have a tether and your name doesn't begin with Gan, you can recover in that game.
So, and also Magnet is like, whatever, I think it's okay, but whatever. It's obviously a lot less mechanically interesting than Ness, but I think they can, with given time, they can make it interesting like they did with Ness.
It should pull in.
It does.
No, I mean, wait, does the hitbox, like, send them behind you?
It is a win box.
No, I mean the hitbox. Does it send them behind you?
No.
Compared to Ness's that send them in forward?
Yeah, Ness, like, has no knockback. Lucas's, it has a win box that sends back, and then a hitbox that sends forward. It's kind of weird.
Evened out.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't really care about that, though. I like it just for being minus on shield, or like minus 0 on shield. So like it's funny to spam. But I think the biggest flaw with Lucas is his recovery. I think it's too good and too annoying to deal with. Also, Up B is just really brain dead as an edgeguard tool. But it's Nikita.
Nah, because Nikita kills you. Lucas's just...
I swear to you, I promise you that PK Thunder will kill you.
Lucas's?
Yes. It will
no, it doesn't. It all it does is keeps like zapping you as you fall slower and slower.
It sends you like straight down.
Well, but that's not Nikita.
Okay, well, no. It is Nikita because the only difference... Nikita is obviously a lot more broken because you can cancel it.
Yes.
But the kill power maneuverability is what I'm drawing the comparison to.
Okay.
Because that move will cheese you. And unlike Nikita, you can't hit it.
You can't.
It's just this intangible death ball. So the only counterplay is have a broken recovery, which you shouldn't have. You have no business to have that. And 2 is to it's intelligently like air dodge into the tail and then up again.
I love that the tail zaps you too. Funny
so
hitbox.
Fun. All right, so I'm gonna move on because I really want to like Lucas, and I think everything besides his recovery is really well handled.
Yes, so fantastic, but a few flaws.
That's a good idea. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sakurai was misinformed.
He was
a fraud.
He was all right. This is probably the most applicable character in the entire roster of this title. Sakurai was literally misinformed.
He thought he was Spin Man. That's the only.
All right, so I have very fun facts about Sonic, and I know this because I was the biggest Sonic fanboy in the entire world when I was 10 years old. When I was
not 10.
I have Sonic sandals outside. That doesn't mean I'm still 10.
Okay.
So I loved Sonic the Hedgehog so much, and I played him in Brawl mostly because his Final Smash was so broken. I would and I would like play against my brother and I'd be like, hey, I killed you.
Now I'll show you. I always quoted that.
It was so cool.
We were cringe, but we were free.
Oh my god, I love Sonic. I love Brawl Sonic so much. And his voice was a big part of that. His presentation, his voice, his just that aura. Like the aura, you know the aura?
Yeah.
You know the aura. Okay.
He's cool.
His playstyle, not really.
Yeah.
And that's where it all starts to fall apart, right? Because, do you want to know which games that Sakurai played to make Sonic's moveset?
Oh god, which one?
Take a guess.
Was it Sonic 1?
You got one. It's 3. He played 3 games.
Was it the first 3 Sonic games?
No, that would be good. He played Sonic 1, the worst of the trilogy. He played Sonic the Fighters, a game that no one played before.
Oh my god.
A game that people found out existed last year. And he played Sonic 06.
Oh man.
So do you see why he's like this?
He was very misinformed.
Do you see why he's like this?
No, you see Sonic clipping through the floor. That's an integral part of his kit.
Oh my god, it's so funny every time I remember it. The other very funny thing, they designed Sonic in Brawl to be based around items. They balanced
the good old Pichu.
They balanced him in free-for-alls because they were like, oh, this character's so bullshit. He just runs around the stage, gets all the items, and kills everyone for free. So what they did is that they made it so that none of his moves kill.
Yes. I remember, like, we discussed it where it's like, oh yeah, having a character that's, like, super fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's, like, fastest, like, oh yeah, his run speed is good, but, like, his normals, they suck.
Yeah.
Like, he should be, like, blitzing people, but because his normals don't let him do that, he's more like a defensive character that runs.
Yeah, and people think that, oh, Sonic will never be cool. This is an inevitability of his design because he's so fast. They need to nerf his speed. They don't, actually. They need to make him have a completely new set of normals.
Yes.
And potentially change his specials because Spin Dash is the least thought-out move ever.
Plus 11 on parry.
Plus 11 on parry. It's the safest move in the game. It combos, it kills, it travels.
It does
across
everything.
The whole stage.
It does your taxes.
You can spam that move for 5 minutes and the opponent can't do shit. I promise you, it's that good. And the issue with Spin Dash is that it creates its own cycle of win conditions because you run away to charge the move, so that incentivizes you to run away and charge it again.
Yes.
And get more reward because the game doesn't punish you at all for doing that. There's no risk to it. Why not just run away and charge Spin Dash? You have the best speed in the game, no one can catch you. You have all the time to charge this move.
It's like if Samus's charge shot, which is her win condition,
exactly,
was always effective. Instead of requiring her to play at medium distance.
Yeah, what if...
Spin Dash should force you to... I don't know, maybe as like a gauge or something.
Yeah,
like something to
Spin Dash meter?
I don't know. Like...
Spin Dash, if you block Spin Dash, Sonic should fall on his ass and get jab blocked.
Sonic breaks his neck.
Spin Dash is so hilariously overtuned, and he has 2 of them.
Yes.
He's not just...
Which is, like, so lame.
He's not just one of the least balanced characters in the game, he's one of the most creatively bankrupt in the entire roster.
Yes. Homing attack is like its own thing, but it should be a lot quicker and should be, like, a combo move, but...
It kind of is. It's just too risky.
Yes.
which is fine. Honestly, make it more risky. I think that game, that's spin dash or homing attack should never be good. That move is designed out of necessity for a 3D platformer. Every time it's in a 2D Sonic game, it's the most brain dead, like skip any fun interactions in the entire game move because it plays the game for you. It's what it's supposed to do.
That's fair. It's just that like in Project M, I still remember like Sonic using the thing to like pop an opponent up and to like dragging him down with his up air.
Yeah, no, that's
cool.
cool.
It's like that's cool. Like he should be doing that.
It is cool, and he can almost do that. But the thing about that makes that move cool is that there's a lot of risk to it. If he misses, I think it sends him into free fall.
Oh God.
And like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta time this right. And I think it specifically works in that engine because the opponent also gets sent into free fall if they air dodge, so it's equal.
Okay.
And that's how you make an intelligent version of the homing attack. In Smash, they don't have those kinds of mechanics, so I don't think they should have it. I think they should cut homing attack.
I can see it, but what would you replace it with?
That's not up to me. I mean, it is. I will have to answer that question eventually. However, that's what I think at the moment.
Super Smash Flash replaced Sonic's side special with
some light speed dash.
Yes,
and that's fine. Like it's kind of boring, but it's cool. It's like it gives you more stuff.
You charge
it's like
it.
Side B.
Yeah, you charge it, and like it kills.
Yeah, that's fine. Boost is another common option. I think it's great. That'd be fun. It gives Sonic a way to rush in. It's kind of like Drive Rush, honestly.
He has he has a boost meter.
Yeah, so basically just the solution is give Sonic Drive Rush so that he's not camping the whole time.
He goes into burnout.
He skips neutral, but in a more fun way.
If Sonic's in burnout, his shield immediately shatters.
Yes, thank you. And that is an option. Sonic has, and like we mentioned before, a lot of this stems from the fact that he doesn't want to use his mid-ass normals.
Yes.
So he just doesn't. He runs away and uses his broken special.
When was the last time you ever seen a Sonic use neutral air?
Neutral is actually a good move. The issue mostly is his like what's up tilt doing? Like what's down tilt doing?
What does down tilt do?
Nothing. Like it looks like Mario's. It's bad though. What this like forward tilt eSam says is broken. It's not. I promise you, it's not. Oh, it lingers. It can catch neutral get up. Okay, dumbass. Every move can do that.
Me looking at my Ganondorf.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna down special.
I don't have to be so hostile. I'm just angry today.
He hates that blue brat.
I'm just a hater today. I'm sorry. Fuck you, Mars. And
when are we gonna bring up the Buzz?
No, the Buzz is chill. I love the Buzz. Okay. God, it's so hot in here. I wish the fan worked better. So Sonic is pretty obviously bad. I don't think we need to spend any more time on this character. Everyone knows why he's bad.
I think we can just keep him right here.
Yeah, Sonic's the most misinformed character in the game. I think so. He's a worse design than Daisy, even though I hate Daisy more. So he deserves this spot.
Yes.
And King Dedede.
King Dedede.
Played by Charlie Day.
He is a unique. He has a unique take on a heavy.
Yeah.
Just because he has everything that you don't expect heavies to have.
Not really.
He has a projectile and he has multiple jumps.
You know he got power cripped the fuck out by King K. Rool.
Oh yes. So like he's a weirdo in that regard.
Honestly, I don't like him at all. I think he's in a similar place to Charizard actually, where his best version, actually not, it's not that similar because Ultimate's definitely Charizard's best iteration. Yes. Brawl is my favorite DDD. No question.
Okay, Coney.
I'm not, like, okay, Coney's right. Big brain take. Coney's right. So Brawl DDD is kind of like a classic grappler, if you think about it.
Yeah, but that wasn't intentional.
Okay, they didn't mean to. But he's a grappler with a projectile. That's funny. He kind of plays, actually not exactly like a grappler. He kind of reminds me of E Honda. He's just a bruiser. These good big buttons, using that and gets you with a big damage grab. It's fun. I don't know, it's fun.
Just chain grabs you across the stage.
Uicho throw.
Can use the Waddle Dee to just like zoop across the level.
I like DDD in Brawl because he can pollute the stage with garbage.
That is funny.
And his normals were a lot. Some of them, I think, some of them kind of sucked. I don't like down tilt, but I like forward air a lot.
They keep changing the back air.
They keep changing it.
It's so funny.
Honestly, I think they found a good one. I think ultimate back air is great. A lot of people would say that Brawl's is the best. I'll concede that I don't think it's the best. It's obviously functionally the best. I don't think it looks very cool, though. I think the new one's a lot cooler.
Yeah.
But
he has the best crouch animation in the game.
Okay, whatever. That's a given. So I like Brawl Dedede forward air, and I would give anything to bring that back. It was so heavy.
Yeah.
That was so cool. Same with like Ike Brawl forward air. That was so fun.
Yes.
But so Dedede felt a lot more fun to me in Brawl, where you could pollute the stage with garbage and do big damage and just be annoying in a great way. Now he's annoying in a bad way.
Yes. Like, I forgot the exact reason, but, like, I think they said they wanted him to be more consistent, which is why they gave him Gordo.
Oh, they gave him the most inconsistent move in the game.
Yes, but that's the funny part, where it's like, congratulations, you can hit yourself.
The move doesn't have any sort of consistency to it. Sometimes I take 17 damage from it. Sometimes I take 30.
Sometimes you get hit in that weird loop and keep getting knocked back and forth where you take 80.
It takes like 80. You get hit multiple times for no reason at all. And you know what happens? It happens the most to Dedede. Because that move works for the opponent part-time.
Dedede is not a union man. He has a revolt on his hands. He just doesn't recognize it.
Dedede is a tyrant. Obviously, his minions are the least loyal minions in the entire world.
Yeah, I love that whenever the Gordos like get hit and like sent back to Dedede, it has like a surprised look, like oh no face on it.
Yeah, no,
and it's like no, this is part of the arrangement.
I agree. No, they're feigning that because the minions hate Dedede. The Waddle Dees would never do this to him.
I don't think they even did anything.
They were so cute. They blocked projectiles.
Wow. Like, and then you had this the chance to get the eye. What was that thing called again? Waddle Doo.
Yeah,
of course. The eye one, which occasionally shot lasers that did like 5% or something.
So funny.
Wow,
it's great.
And then you got the Gordo, which was like a fucking Omega weapon in Brawl.
Yeah, just a kill move,
which is funny.
It was a lot better in that game. I liked using it more. It also had a chance for a capsule. You can throw items.
Really?
It's Brawl.
Of course, it was Brawl.
And I think aside from down tilt being a massive upgrade, I think a lot of his moves are just not as fun for me.
His down special is lame. He should be able to store the charge.
I think they should just do something else. But I think the one way that you could, if you could give one change to make down special cool to me, it would be that he spins it in a circle.
Oh, and then like,
big ass hitbox.
And depending on how much he spin it, like he basically like can go left and right with it.
I mean, that'd be fine. But the main thing is just having a big ass hitbox. That'd be fun. Just charge it up, go off stage.
Why does he also break his neck whenever he cancels his up special?
Because he's a joke character. That's why.
Yeah, like that's such like a funny thing because like I cancel my up special to remove my hitbox so that I can recover faster. No, Dedede breaks his neck.
No, I'm sorry. That requires technical skill. I'm sorry. You're punished for that.
Dedede does a full backflip after landing if you cancel his up special.
That's my brother's least favorite part of Dedede.
Why does
the cruelest joke?
Why does he do this? Is there like I guess like okay.
I'll press up right before hitting the ground so that they don't get the landing hitbox.
I think I learned. I think I know why. I guess it's supposed to like you don't just immediately fall like a brick. Like if you up special off stage, you could cancel it and then like slowly fall back to the level and then immediately get forward smash for like 100,000,000%.
I don't see no, none of that makes any sense. What this is a cruel joke. It's a joke on the player. He's the first joke character on the player.
But Pichu was added in Melee.
No, Pichu is a joke to the universe.
Good point.
Sakurai made this one because he hates you in particular. He's still very funny. He's well animated. I think he's a well presented character, and I think the idea of a ping pong character is interesting. But it should have gone to Ganondorf.
Yeah. Dead Man's Volley.
Yeah. In general, I don't think Dedede is the best, but he's very well presented, and that gives him a lot of points. Also, I like that he takes a lot of attacks from his boss fight. That's a very nice touch.
Yes. He also has the best Final Smash in Ultimate, in my opinion. I love it. He just goes so ham on you.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think? Like, where in this tier?
I would put him above Ivysaur.
Oh, I say I agree. Okay, Olimar. So, I'm out of my depth on this one. I've never played Pikmin. I know very little about him other than what people have told me, so I'm going to let you take the stage.
Okay. Like, the main idea with Pikmin is that Olimar, each Pikmin does a certain job for Olimar. And that, like, you have to, like, find the right Pikmin for the job. And it's like, I do think they did translate that well by having each Pikmin with its own strength and weaknesses. But, like, I feel like they don't make those strengths and weaknesses, like, even.
Even, yeah. Or obvious.
Yeah, it's like, who would have guessed that blue Pikmin is the throw one?
I wouldn't have guessed that yellow Pikmin have bigger hitboxes.
I wouldn't have either.
I thought they were useless.
They still are pretty useless.
They have more hit lag, and they have the bigger hitboxes, so they're like a combo one.
But even still, you only need like three of the Pikmin, really.
Yeah.
Purple, white, and blue.
Yeah, and that leads to a really lame and bad gameplay loop of, this isn't the Pikmin I want, I'm going to sit on the ledge and just throw them
off stage, where it's like, sacrifice them to the ether.
Yeah, I've been told this is not actually how Olimar is. He's not actually a sadistic psychopath.
Not. Like in the Olimar games, of course, you can only have 100 Pikmin out at one time. So, like, I guess, like, a way to do it would be, like, you only have, like, a set amount of Pikmin for, like, per stock.
Yeah, you get 100 per game.
Okay, no, that would be totally fine. He would be 100% fine.
Unless you're playing a 100 stock game. 99 stock Olimar is ruined.
You need to know Solimar.
Yeah, you gotta. So, I guess we don't replace his tilts. But yeah, I think that his personality is not conveyed very well in Smash. I don't think he has any voice lines at all. He's just this weird silent freak.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any way of conveying his personality through emotions. I don't know. He's not a very well presented character, I'll say that.
Yeah. Like, it also doesn't help that like, one of the tech with Olimar in, like, Brawl days is that, like, he's so ambiguous on what Smash tech he's using that he's able to, like, mix people up in that regard.
Yeah, that's bad animation. That's not a tech. That's not a fucking tech.
It counts as tech if we're counting Pit doing whatever shenanigans.
No, that's real tech. I didn't even get to show you yet. That's real tech.
But, like, yeah. He just doesn't express enough, and that's a problem because, like, since the Pikmin are roughly his size, they also have to do...
Readability is really tough on him.
Yeah.
Which, that's inherent to him being a quarter-size character. But it's still a real big flaw that you can't see what he's doing. He doesn't look cool doing it. And he is a sadistic bastard who sacrifices his minions.
Yeah, and also the animations on all his moves are kind of samey. It's like, oh, he swings the Pikmin by the flower.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't do in his base game, but, like, you have to make a moveset.
It's a fighting game, so...
Yeah.
It does come across as cold and...
Yeah.
Like, oh, he hates these things. They're actual bugs to him.
I'll just pluck out more.
Yeah, so his gameplay loop he was kind of the first Steve, if you think about it, where he doesn't care about his red, blue, yellow lineup. He just throws them away and gets whites and purples whenever he wants to.
And you only care about blue if you want to throw kill.
If you want to throw kill at high percent, yeah, you fish for blue. But all you're doing is fishing for the Pikmin you want and throwing out the ones you don't.
Yep.
And that's kind of an issue.
Yeah, it was smart of them to reduce the max amount of Pikmin, because, again, this character is so hard to read that, like, you can't have 2 extra Pikmin around.
Oh, he had 6 in Brawl.
What? I thought it was 5.
He had 6.
Oh my god.
They cut it in half.
Just fucking 6 of these things, all following behind you.
Drowning in Pikmin. At that point, just give him 100.
Yeah.
They're never ending.
Why not?
They're never ending.
The Pikmin should all conjoin together to make another Olimar.
Yeah, no, fuck the limit.
But, like, yeah, so I think that was a good change, even though it was, like, people thought it was nerf at first. And also...
I mean, it's flatly a nerf.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah.
His up special change, because, tethers were tethers in Brawl.
I don't like either of them.
I like the flying Pikmin. I like the flying Pikmin. It's just that, like, it's way too... It just does too much.
It's too strong.
Yeah, it's supposed weakness that you have to give up your Pikmin to be able to, like, use it to its maximum effectiveness.
Bro, if you have 3 purples, that shit's still better than Dr. Mario's.
Yes. Yes, and also, due to how fast Olimar plucks his Pikmin, it's like, that's barely a cost.
Yeah.
You can easily get back to the purples.
Oh no, I have to spend 1 iron. I mean 3 Pikmin.
Yes!
So I don't like that aspect. I don't like the recovery being too strong. I'm gonna harp on that for a little bit. I think that one thing, fuel wasn't really the right answer. I think what would be good is if he had the old tether, but to get the flying Pikmin, he had to actually pluck flying Pikmin, which would be a hindrance to him, because that would be basically taking up your limited supply of Pikmin. Like, oh, one of these is recovery, and I can't use them for attack. So I have to hold this in my back pocket, and I have less options, but I have a really good recovery.
Okay, that would be unique. Like, if the flying Pikmin were a part of the lineup.
Which they just suck for everything but recovering.
That would be unique. Though, I feel like that might, again, Olimar is... Like, he's probably, like, one of the least played characters just because, like, he has some level of complication to his moveset.
Yeah, no. Olimar fails at every level. Like, I don't think he's a very well-designed character competitively or casually, as evidenced by the fact that, have you ever met a casual Olimar player?
True. I'm pretty sure the Buzz would call himself a casual Olimar player and a competitive.
I'm a casual Olimar enjoyer.
Oh, man.
No, this character is like rat poison to casuals.
Yes.
And I am calling them all rats. This character is...
He looks funny. He doesn't have a cool factor.
Yeah, no, that's the...
complicated.
I mentioned that at the start because this character has bad presentation, meaning that casuals don't really like him.
Yeah.
And he has a terrible moveset, like, intuitively, so people don't really know how to play him at first, meaning that's even more reason for casuals not to play him. Like, I don't know who he's for, aside from the Buzz. and my friend, who plays him for some... I think just because he hates other people.
Also, Whistle is another weird move, because, like, again, call back all your Pikmin if you want to save them, which... Again, is not necessary, because you can just pluck them out fast enough.
It's good. I think Whistle's boring, but necessary.
But the unintended option is using it for, like, the super armor on it, which is funny.
Again, light character that gets super armor, Bowser doesn't in Brawl.
Don't know why. I need to know, like, what's the actual reason why they gave Whistle super armor?
He needs it.
Because, like, not even, because, like, even if, like, you get knocked out of Whistle, like... Wow, the Pikmin are just gonna keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, they're kind of... They don't really get edge guarded.
Yeah, it's like... It's like the Ice Climbers need a retrieval button.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand, but it is what it is. I mean... I
liked it more as the custom one, that, like, if the Pikmin were attached to somebody, and if you whistled them, they, like,
yeah, that was
pop
hype.
them.
That was hype. Honestly...
That's what they should do.
That's a hype idea for moveset. It's kind of like Stain, you know? And that's cool. I would love for them to go that direction. But as it is, I think Whistle should be in his moveset, because what it does, aside from bringing his Pikmin to him, which is necessary, it also rearranges his Pikmin. It's another way to do that.
Oh, yeah. So, I guess, it is faster than throwing out a forward air.
Yeah. I think that's a great thing. It's maybe even, it could be a little better at it. The other really big readability issue with Olimar is organizing his Pikmin is hard, because you can't immediately tell, aside from, like, that teeny little arrow.
Yeah, like, in Project M,
fix
this!
Project M fixed it!
Giving him a light on his head showing, like, oh, you're about to swing a red one.
Shit, that almost makes me like fighting him.
It was like, oh, he's gonna try and throw me. He intentionally got the blue one.
Oh my god, it's a inherent design feature of the character that they are using intelligently to improve his readability, which is a genuine issue. The developers are genius!
And then Sakurai didn't ever see it, unfortunately.
He ignored it. He was like, I like Olimar being trash. So yeah, I don't think he represents Pikmin very well, in that his personality from his games is not coming across at all. He has a cold, calculating monster.
Yes. He treats these things like items. And
I think that's a real shame. So maybe he was misinformed.
Like, one last thing is that, like, they try to make you want to keep your Pikmin around longer so that they turn the flowers, which are stronger.
Oh my god, I almost forgot.
But it is, like, It should be like diamond tier.
Hey,
the Pikmin upgrade.
I have a bombshell for you right now.
What?
The flowers don't do anything.
What?
They don't do shit.
That's a lie.
They don't do shit.
That's a lie.
They don't do shit.
No, you are. Stop lying to me.
They don't do shit.
I almost said your name. Stop lying to me.
They don't do shit.
No, they did.
No, they never did. I promise you.
No, it must have been like a training mode bug. I swear they did something.
They don't do jack shit. It's the dumbest shit ever put into a fighting game.
They had to.
Not even since Brawl.
Pause the recording. We gotta fact check this. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
The biggest Mandela effect of all time.
Because in the regular game.
Oh, you thought they had? You thought they were cooking?
Oh my.
Oh, you thought just because it would fit his gameplay loop that they would become stronger over time because he camps? You're hilarious. That would make sense. That would be moveset cohesion, you idiot.
It's a PM exclusive. It wasn't even 3DS. How?
They didn't even appear in the 3DS.
How? They didn't even flower. Oh my god. This is Ultimate Mandela Effect. I swear. Sakurai was misinformed. Just for that.
It's so good.
Why would he do this to us?
It was all an elaborate ruse.
Oh my god, I'm actually going nuts over here.
It never mattered once.
Only the event match.
Yes, there's an event match in Brawl where that mattered. They put that into the game for that only.
Oh my god. Even though I've seen multiple people say this, I still want to test this out.
You can try! I promise you.
We gotta boot up Smash 4.
Oh, you can try.
Ultimate, I mean.
Oh, you can try.
Stop the recording. We gotta. No. Oh my god.
And there it is. 12.1.
We just fact checked with 2 fire Pikmin.
Yep. And there you have it. It's proven.
It's purely cosmetic. Doesn't change anything. Sakurai was misinformed.
Now, does that actually lower him?
I think that does in my mind. To at least lower him below Daisy.
That's hilarious.
My god.
Can we get much lower?
So low.
Alright, so yeah, that was hilarious.
And I love that we're going from trash to trash.
Yeah. He was trash, now he's garbage.
My reality's been shattered. Let's get to Lucario.
Oh yeah, no, we're not out of the trash bin yet. This is one of my least favorite designs in the entire game.
Yes, it's just because it is so he's not fun to play as, and he's so annoying to fight.
Absolutely. So it's really hard for me to find an angle that I appreciate Lucario. I don't appreciate him gameplay-wise. I don't appreciate him representation-wise because it's all made-up anime bullshit.
Yes.
I don't appreciate him I don't appreciate him from a gameplay perspective, like playing him, like using him. I don't think it's fun to have to be beat the shit out of for 30 seconds.
I love being terrified when my opponent's at 100%. I'm at 0.
I don't even appreciate him visually. I think all of his moves having the same
lame.
aura effect, it's just lame. It's boring. It's so lame. I think a lot of his moves don't look that cool. I don't think they have any kind of synergy. I think it's just an absolute failure.
Okay. He has the Samus charge shot.
Amazing. We've never seen this before.
He has a side special that's command grab. Okay, I guess.
No, it's so dumb. Okay, so let's not even get into that. So he stole Mewtwo's neutral B. Let's get that out of the way. He stole it. It's stolen valor. That was cool on him. Then he has this new move. It's actually Mewtwo's again. Hold on. It's Mewtwo's in a trench coat. It's a command grab like Mewtwo's. However, this time it has a hitbox on it.
Man, you remember the conspiracy theories that Lucario was Mewtwo's replacement?
Yeah. I mean, it's dumb, and they're obviously not the same because Mewtwo's way better.
Yes.
But this is obviously the same design space.
Yeah. Of shooting shit.
Close range command grab, but it has a hitbox on the end of it. And what does the hitbox do? Not much. Also, can you grab people midair like any command grab is supposed to? No.
But if you get this move at 100, they just die.
Oh.
It deals doesn't it deal 30-something%?
I don't know. I don't care.
It deals a lot.
You can't throw out numbers with Lucario because it's all dependent on him.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Only one player's percent matters in this matchup. It's fucking garbage.
I believe the range for Lucario's jab is 4% to 15.
It's so trash.
It's
I hate this character. I hate him.
Yeah, like his down tilt feels bad. His up tilt feels bad. His forward tilt, I don't know what that thing is.
It's a forward tilt, whatever.
No, because like it's not even. He just uses one palm and goes like, but like he like doesn't use his full hand.
Yeah, it hits twice for some reason.
Oh wow.
Yeah, up tilt's like fine, it's whatever. Down tilt sucks. F tilt is like whatever. Dash attack feels bad.
Oh god, back air is the only move.
Yeah, his saving.
Its range should increase with his aura.
I always thought it did, but yeah.
No, it does not.
In general, this character is one button. It's just the back air button.
Yes. Your back air button and
occasionally
a special button.
Forward air combos into forward air. That's so hype.
Oh my god. Never before seen movement.
Oh, they go up.
And then his down special is like the jankiest
counter, yeah.
Yeah, the jankiest counter ever.
They love giving Pokemon bad counters.
Yeah, like, weirdly enough, Greninja did copy that. But like, because like it's so delayed, it stuns and then it's like a slow counter.
Yeah.
And then you can control which direction you kick.
It could be cool.
Only left and right, right?
No, it doesn't. I don't know if it was always controllable, but yeah. Double team is lame for many reasons. I don't like that. Do you know that the damage is solely dependent on not what you countered, but Lucario's percent?
Yeah, I guess that makes it unique.
So you can counter a jab and die at like 30. That's fun gameplay.
Yeah, they made him like this.
That was fun gameplay. It could be so cool too, because like Double team doesn't have to be a badly designed move. It can still be a counter even. All they have to do is like do the stance thing, have good frame data, and have it so that he appears right behind them for a follow up. He has like plus frames. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Like don't make him do the kick or whatever he does.
Yeah, just like move behind them. It could be it's kind of like a counter version of Dimensional Cape, which is it's something.
Yeah. Also, though, this is such like a weird choice of giving Lucario this low health.
Matter of fact, I might scrap that. Give Lucario something else. I might give that to Meta Knight. That sounds fun. Yeah, no, Lucario is so badly designed. In Smash 4, he was weirdly heavy, which was a bad combination combined with Rage.
Because they introduced Rage, and Rage was busted.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And, like, thank God he was shit, but...
No, he was fine because there's no way to make that bad.
No, but, like, he was still he was still a floaty.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to... He wasn't top tier because his moveset is incomprehensible. But you need one move to be good with that combination.
Yeah, he back air to back air. You just took 50%.
He missed 10 moves in a row and then got one back air. He's still in this.
He's got back air at 60 at ledge, and you're dead.
Yeah, fun times. What a cool character design. It never gets boring. I swear to God, I would be the world's biggest Lucario hater. But the thing is, I have a good matchup into Lucario. I can't be complaining that much.
Oh, God.
I gotta let it go. I can't hold a grudge. So... I'm going to leave all the hate for someone else because I know that Lucario deserves it.
Can I say one more thing about Lucario, though?
Go, please.
Why Aura? Why is Aura a rage mechanic? Because, like, in like, Pokemon, Aura, at least in the anime movie, is supposed to be like, oh, Lucario's, like, insightful. He's able to read emotions and the world. But in this game, it's like, angry. Yes, he's angry or something.
They were real excited about the Goku
I don't get it. Why is it like this?
No, it doesn't make any sense. And honestly, it's funny enough. It would fit better with any of the other starter Pokemon.
Yes, because they get Blaze, Overgrow, and I forgot the water one.
Yeah, Torrent.
Torrent.
So yeah, no, it's really funny and ironic that he's the only one that doesn't deserve this kind of comeback mechanic. That would be kind of a cool way to do Charizard.
That's what Pichu should get.
That'd be kind of funny.
Can you imagine?
It'd be kind of a fun way to do Charizard as the last stage Pokemon because he may not be like as heavy as Incineroar or Bowser or whatever.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But if you play him at high percent, he's massively better.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
That'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Overcomplicated.
I know. We can't have fun. But whatever. Lucario's very bad. He's the biggest fraud. No, he's...
Yes, fraud at least. He's definitely fraud tier.
Very fraudulent. Very, very fraudulent. By the way, he's way worse than Roy. I just do this because it's funny. If you missed that last time. R.O.B.
The robotic operating buddy.
That's a great question. How do you feel about R.O.B?
I like R.O.B. Like, because, like, the weird thing is that R.O.B only has 2 games, Gyromite and Stack Up. And funnily enough, he does a well enough job representing him.
Yes, no,
he does it. He spins. He spins and he places the top.
Where's my stack up?
The top.
No, that's Gyromite.
Wait, I thought Gyromite was also. I thought Stack Up was also tops.
Nope, they have blocks.
I do not. God dang it!
Watch the AVG and lore again.
It's been like 7 years. God, I need.
So he is 50% accurate.
Close enough. He's Gyromite, man.
Yep, and at least they gave him his one reference, and it's good.
He spins.
It's at least, like, I hate dealing with gyro, but it's a really interesting projectile, at least. I like that it has a lot of variable setups. I like that he can play a one-player game and combo you in between the two shit. It's bullshit, but it's fun.
It is funny.
The first Steve-type character.
You keep saying that.
It's because the warning signs were always there. We were bound to get Steve eventually.
His down tilt is...
a war crime?
What were they thinking?
I love that.
It also trips.
Yeah, no, that's the funniest part to me. They made Ness's down tilt a good deal better in Ultimate, but they took away the chance to trip. They didn't have that foresight for R.O.B.
Yeah, they made it quick as hell. It has good range. It can combo into itself at medium percent.
At every percent, goddamn. It's messed up. It's a messed up move. It shouldn't exist in this world, but it does. And you know what? That's beautiful. The miracle of life.
They also buffed the side special a lot in Ultimate.
Yeah, he doesn't have any bad moves.
Yes, me and Sleepy talked about it, where it's like characters that have been in the game for a long time, they keep buffing their moves in between each game.
Yeah,
and I think R.O.B is like the end game of that.
Yeah,
where they've been buffing side special ever since Brawl, and now it's like, oh, this move has set knockback high enough that like if he side special you off stage, you just die.
Yeah, no, I think it's the funniest example of a phenomenon in Ultimate where they overbuffed a lot of the mid tiers of Smash 4, where they were like, oh, these poor babies, they need so much help. They've been,
and then they looked at Wii Fit Trainer and said, "Ew, get out of here,
disgusting." They gave her one thing or whatever, and a lot of the mid tiers in Smash 4 got way too much. Like R.O.B, who was actually, in hindsight, a fine character.
He was pretty okay.
He was not a terrible character. He didn't deserve this level of treatment.
Yeah. Also, he's also a heavy.
Yeah, he's one of the few heavyweights done right, where he's a big body character that doesn't have a bad disadvantage, has a good long range game, he has decent combos. Mm-hmm. He just isn't overwhelming, and in Ultimate they made him overwhelming.
R.O.B is big.
Yeah,
that's his weakness though.
In Ultimate they made him overwhelming. They gave him way too much to play with.
He has such such a strong if a R.O.B is holding that gyro, you do not be against the ledge. Mm-hmm. He will do a Twitter clip on you and kill you at 0.
Yeah, he has the potential to be like Luigi tier with way safer moves. His neutral's crazy. His advantage state is obviously as good as it can be.
And unlike Luigi, he's not a one-trick pony.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He can play at long range. He can play up close. He can do whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's a problem. I don't think they should design characters like that. However, in concept alone, I don't think there's been many issues. I think Side B is conceptually flawed.
Yeah, they nerfed that a little bit.
They made it... That's the issue, is that in concept, that's a bad move. It's supposed to be bad.
Yeah, like, it is like the comic, like, oh yeah, he spins, it reflects projectiles, it's like, it's a melee move. It's like, oh yeah, this is like the bad side special that they've been giving to characters since Brawl.
Yeah, it's a meleeism. It's supposed to be bad.
Yeah, but it's like, but it's been buffed 2 games in a row, and they gave it a finisher, and it's like, oh.
Why does it connect?
Why does this move does like 1,000,000,000% and have a high base knockback?
Hey, when they made this move in Brawl, it was supposed to not connect.
It was only supposed to reflect projectiles badly.
Yeah, what are you doing here? So I think that's an issue. I think they should go back to the drawing board on Side B.
Yeah.
And they definitely need to scale back the power on R.O.B. But other than that, there's nothing offensive about him. I think he's cool. I think he's creative because he doesn't need to represent his games that much. He's a fictional... he's a real-life toy.
Yes.
He's basically an OC, like Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah.
So all I care about is the fighting game design aspect of this character, which I think is almost good, but it's tuned in the wrong ways. Where I think he should be a stronger zoner and a worse up-close fighter.
Yeah. Like, all you need to do is make his down tilt not a war crime.
Yeah.
And you got it covered.
Yeah, like that's probably target number one. But what do you think?
Fantastic, but a few flaws.
No, I don't think about
Or
that.
Gatekeeper.
Do you think he's that high? I don't know about that. Because I guess I have to actually come to grips with, like, there's nothing accuracy-wise wrong with him, aside from, like, if you're the world's biggest stack-up fan. But I do have to look at him in the fighting game aspect, which isn't that bad. It shouldn't... I guess it's not that low. It is kind of a gatekeeper. I'll put him next to Snake because he looks like a Metal Gear.
That's what they use him in spirit mode.
Toon Link.
The kid.
So this is yet another Link type character.
Yeah, he's Link, but Toon.
Now this is very clearly the worst version of Link.
Yeah, Toon Link's weird in that, like, regular Link, he's like heavier, deals more damage. Young Link, slower. I mean, Young Link, faster, lighter, combo game. And Toon Link is the weird one.
He's super fast. Because that's the weird...
Yeah, he has the fastest run speed.
That's the nuance of their design space, is that Young Link's movement stats are, like, fine. They're, like, okay. They're, like,
yeah,
you know, not overwhelming. It's just that his frame data is ridiculous.
Yeah, the arrow, too.
Whereas Toon Link, it's somewhere in between, where he actually does have some ridiculous frame data, but not everywhere like Young Link does. And his movement stats are like top tier.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think, oh, this has to be the best one, but he has very little moveset synergy, I think. With his stats being a light floaty, his aerials don't combo that well aside from back air.
Yeah.
And his projectiles aren't built to combo into each other like Young Link, for example.
He can combo bomb into forward air.
Amazing.
But that's about it.
Literally every Link can do that. I'm sorry, that's not much at this point. You gotta put in a little more effort than that, Toon Link.
Yeah.
His arrows are a bad zoning tool. They don't have much knockback.
Yes. Like, the only good thing about his arrows is that uncharged they can go across battlefield.
Yeah, like, range is your big issue.
Yeah, but they deal like 3%.
So... it's an in-between of Young Link and regular Link, where Links are just flat-out bad. Young Links are just... or Toon Links are just underwhelming. I'm sorry, there's so many Links. Toon Links are just underwhelming. They're not bad. But that's kind of more of a problem on a strictly zoner character, who has to be running away all the time because they gave him the speed and all he's doing is running away.
He does not have a combo game? What combo game?
Yeah, it's not horrible. It's just...
oh, yeah, also not having Young Link's Nair.
Yeah, his Nair's weird. I don't...
Yeah.
Some people like it. I don't. I'm personally not a Young Link Nair fan.
It's the iconic Smash 4... that they replaced a lot of characters' Nairs with the iconic hit forward and back.
No, they did that in Brawl too. It was weird. Because I'll explore the design space, which not a lot of people talk about this in Toon Link. His normals have a unique design, where they replaced all of his kicks. He doesn't have any kicks, unlike the other two, because his legs are small.
Yeah, he's stubby.
And the weird... which I don't have an issue with that. I just have an issue with the weird design philosophy of he's going to be the single-hit Link.
Yes.
That's... I hate that. I don't like that at all. Because he's the cartoony one. He should be, like, using smear frames and doing these rapid attacks that the more realistic Links couldn't. I think that would be a lot more visually cool, because it takes advantage of his art style, which is his greatest strength, in my opinion. Having a unique art style version of Link.
Yeah, like, at the very least, he should have been the funny Link. Like,
yeah, that's fine, too.
He should have been the Luigi to Link, in my opinion. The Luigi to Mario.
Pig catching dash attack, whatever.
Yeah, he not like that, but his arrows send you to him.
That would just be good. No, I think, I don't like the fact that he's the single-hit version of Link. I think that they should be swapped. If I was to do it, I would do it so that Big Link has the single-hit moves, because he's the big, slow one. He needs to make his hits count, and doing that with as much consistency as possible is especially useful because of his long range. So he plays more like a consistent, traditional swordy.
Yes.
Like the actual, supposed to be first swordy of the series. Whereas, young Toon Link could have these more multi-hit attacks that would strengthen his combo game, make him less precise, which is befitting of a floaty who, you know, wants to hang around the air, strew out these hitboxes, that would lend itself more to his physics than what currently is the case. It would make him feel a lot less awkward, I think.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just remember the funny thing. Remember his taunt where he rapidly swings around his sword and he gets tired?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that he doesn't have any like multi-hit moves.
Yeah, he doesn't have the rapid jab.
Yeah, he doesn't.
It's dumb. I think they really fumbled on that one.
Also having the worst down air of all the links.
Yeah.
Someone had to get it.
I'm a little bit sad. I wanted to talk about that because they butchered it. They turned a fun move into a really not fun move. They made it a basic stall and fall that has no redeeming qualities. The other links have really good lingering down airs that kill. Young Link's being probably the best because it has all the power of the older Link but with a consistent launch angle. Mm-hmm. Toon Link's kills you.
Yeah, like you just die if you use it.
You're not allowed. It's Sephiroth but without any of the strengths.
Yeah.
It's not great at killing. The disjoint isn't as good as you want it to be.
When does the spike hitbox even exist on it?
It's bad. It's horrible. And you know what? It used to be a little bit tolerable in Brawl because it used to bounce on hit. So it was like, oh, it's committal, but you can combo off of it. Now it's like, oh, it's a move.
It does nothing.
So I hate that. I'm not a big fan of the freaking... I think they just, like, fumbled a lot of design aspects with Toon Link. And he feels really awkward to play, so...
Yeah, and also his up special doesn't do anything. Like, at least, like...
No, up special's broken, honestly.
But Link's kills, Young Link can at least, like, combo out of his.
No, Toon Link's is about as good as Big Link's. Probably better, actually, because it's harder to punish. It also kills, and it scoops. Like, you can basically control which side they get launched.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's just as fast as Big Link's. It kills, and you can side switch, so that's pretty good. I think that his out of shield is one of his bigger strengths. I think that it's genuinely really good, especially with Bomb. But yeah, I still think the character's bad.
Yeah.
How bad?
Fraud. No, nah, that's too mean.
Is it? I was gonna put him around here, but his ideas are bad. Bad ideas, bad execution.
Okay, then top of fraud.
He is a fraud. You're right. Wolf. Oh, shit.
Finally, Wolf.
Now, this is a good character.
I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
Because, again, if you don't know the story, Wolf was a last-second addition, and a lot of his animations are bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, his neutral air is him sonic spinning.
That move is so funny. Do you know how it works?
I do not know.
Okay, so it's very unique. In Brawl, if you hit with the first active frame, it's a single hit. Otherwise, it's a multi-hit.
Yeah, like, this character should have been utter garbage.
Yeah.
But he's so fucking cool.
Yeah, they gave him just enough cool moves for the glue to work with that character in Brawl. His personality, just badass.
Yeah, and even though he's a clone, his personality does show.
I love
compared to like his base of Fox.
Yeah.
He's He's literally edgier Fox. All his moves, a lot of his moves has him cutting you.
Yeah.
And like slashing and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and as I was saying earlier, Brawl knocks it out of the park with clones, improving on the ideas that are set with Falco, making an arguably better base from Fox, just spinning off all these different, like, Ryu-esque, this is a clone of Ryu, but this isn't how he's going to do it. And,
yes.
And it's very classic in that sense, and I really like that.
Yeah, side special is more restrictive, but he gets a spike.
Yeah, it's high risk, high reward. It's very aggressive. It's really cool.
Yeah.
The only thing, I think, Brawl Wolf is a little mucky for me, because I always forget the mechanics behind him, because he's a very underplayed character. He's very cool, but he's very underplayed. And I like how creative they got with reusing animations to make it a still very cool character. That badass voice, dude, I love it.
Yeah. What's the matter? Scared?
Oh my god. Anyway, and then they took a pretty good character, and they made him arguably the most well-designed character in Smash Ultimate.
Yes. They used that time to make him so good. Like, it makes me not even miss the forward smash and the neutral air.
Yeah, no. Every single tool has a purpose. They're all cool. Even up tilt. Suck it, haters. I like up tilt.
Even though it's probably one of his worst normals.
I know, but it's so cool looking. I mean, it's not so cool looking, but I like the attention to detail.
Yeah.
It's cooler than people give it credit for. It's a kill move. It's like bad snake up tilt.
Yeah.
So I will even defend his worst moves. I think that's how good Ultimate Wolf is. Every single move is peak.
I fucking love that forward tilt.
forward
the
tilt.
wolf claw. Yeah.
When it works, it's great. It's...
Oh, yeah.
I love how he takes these parallels of the other space animals and gives them his own spin. Like, Neutral Air being, instead of this weird Sonic spin, it's now a callback to Fox, being used very similarly, but very a lot stronger and a little more intuitive, I think. It's a lot more fun to use than Fox's, I think.
Yes. It's because, like, also his physics are a little different. So,
yeah. That's great. Like, Neutral Air, amazing improvement. Up air is pretty standard, but, you know, it's good. I think it could use a little more coverage, but that's fine. It's a good move.
Yeah.
It kills eventually. Like, it does a lot. Forward air, as close to a perfect
move. Oh my god. It feels like you chunk them when you hit this move.
Meow. Pause at you. He does that shit 8 times.
It has good range. He's like, I love it.
It makes him feel like a swordy almost.
Yes. And then you have his back air, which is...
It's a smash attack in the air.
Yes. It's the most back air of all time.
This shit fastball auto cancels like you're L canceling it for free. It's a pretty ridiculous move, all things considered. And that's how you design a beginner character. I think Wolf is one of the best at designing a character that gets you into competitive Smash, because he has all the fundamentals you need to learn with this character. He has a projectile. He has good range you can space with. He has a passable recovery. He has great movement. He can teach you all these different nuances of playing neutral and playing advantage state, and even playing disadvantage state with a reversal on his shine. It's just so amazing.
Like, Wolf is such a good character that when Rivals of Aether needed their space animal, they skipped over Fox and went to Wolf.
Yeah, because honestly, he feels like the most well-rounded of the space animals. Fox feels like the Akuma. I said this before, but I think he's harder to play. I think he feels more like the Akuma.
More glad, yeah. I see it.
He's really cool, and I'm incredibly happy with his Smash portrayal. I think that it was great. His updated visuals are really cool. He's just all sauce. Not gonna lie, I'm putting him on number 1.
Yes, he is. Sakurai was in his bag.
In his bag.
Because, like, and also, again, I'll bring it up again. Wolf was a last second edition.
Yeah.
Ow! Did they cook?
This is the greatest clone ever made. Like, again, like, technically he shares more moves than Ness and Lucas, but he feels more different.
Yes.
Because, like, the moves that he shares, I enjoy that he shares them. I'm like, oh, that's a sick callback. Oh, that's a cool parallel. It makes them feel more connected, like they're from the same series.
Yeah.
It's just so great. It's just so great.
One last thing about Wolf is that, like, it's so funny because the Smash 4 customs of Fox that were meant to, like, convey Wolf, and even Fox had the Wolf color, and they were nothing. They were, like, so scuffed.
Yeah. So I think one thing I'll say about his freaking Wolf's visuals that I don't like is the uppy.
Like visually?
Yeah, I don't like how it looks visually.
That's fair. Like,
the other ones have fire, and that's kind of cool. And this one is just like action lines everywhere.
I think it's supposed to be like wind.
No, it's called Fire Wolf.
Yeah, that's like it should be blue fire then.
I think it'd be cool for Falco to have blue fire.
Yeah.
Or you could just give him different elements. Like Falco has the wind because he's a bird.
Wolf is just darkness.
Yeah, sick. Black fire. Oh my god, he's so edgy.
They should have done... I'm calling up Sakurai.
You have to, please. Please!
Hey, you remember that Ike situation?
Yeah.
I got another solution for you.
He's Evil Fox. He has black fire. Listen, it's a simple change, but it's peak. So yeah, Wolf, amazingly designed character. And I think that's a great place to end Brawl after so many stinkers.
Yes.
They finally figured it out.
Thank God.
Because, on God, the lows for Brawl are real low. Sonic is so bad that 10-year-old me stopped being the biggest Sonic fan on Earth because I was playing Smash 4 and I was like, this is ass.
This character's lame.
Wait, I'm doing the same shit every single game. I can't kill because I don't know how to back air people. This is boring as hell.
But yo, your throw kills at 110 at the ledge for some reason.
That was the only thing I liked, and then they nerfed it, and I was like,
oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm dropping Sonic. So I picked a character with a different back throw.
Oh god.
I picked Lucas and then this technically, so whatever. They all have back throws to kill. It's all fun.
Back throw nation.
All right, Brawl is finished. Like the video.